Everybody get your spicy takes out now.
Recording.
Uh,
We're
uh,
recording.
um,
We're recording.
Dang it.
I was gonna say it was too
USC
late.
stands for Universal Serial Bus. That's my hot
I
take.
almost just shouted the word armadillo. I didn't.
You might as well have now.
No.
It's too late.
You'll
now.
only ever have the haunting thought of me shouting it, but never the actual satisfaction of me shouting it.
Nice.
I've got cream
I like
without
that
the
very
ice.
much.
You got cream without the ice?
Yeah, safe.
Cream without the cheese.
Hey,
And without ice.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
wait.
you showed us a slice of pizza.
Hold on. Yeah, Josh.
Yeah,
I got
cream without the ice, and held
cream
up a
without the
slice of
ice and
pizza.
Held up a slice of pizza.
No, it's a cinnamon stick with the icing.
That's
on
still not cream.
That's not cream.
It's icing.
Those aren't the same things.
There is no dairy in ice.
Butter and sugar. That's how you
sugar,
make
right?
icing.
Oh
There's
boy.
no dairy in Squidward.
Oh,
What I was
no.
gonna say before we start recording, I'll say now is, despite my exuberant charisma, I feel extremely trash. So if I ever just like sit solemnly and stare at nothing, please, like I'm fine. I mean, I'm not fine, but I'm fine. It's good.
Joey got the vid, and I'm getting over being sick too. So we'll see how long my throat lasts.
Nice.
Hey,
As they say in the Netherlands, recap me, daddy.
No, it's recap me, daddy.
That's Russian.
No, that was pretty Norwegian. That's what your character should sound like.
Hello, it's me, River.
Judge.
Go.
so last
Ooh, yeah.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No.
Oh
Dutch
no!
Zoo monkey who's
Super
learning
monkey
some
time.
English.
Yeah, what just happened?
I like Josh's response. No, thank you. Just kept eating his cinnamon sticks. I'm waiting for my hot pocket to cool down.
Yeah.
I like
Cinnamon
to
green.
think that Josh has a mute button for all of us on his numpad, and when he gets tired of anyone, he just clicks it real quick.
I hope so.
So
Mm.
in summary,
Last time on your dad is definitely not the thing you're about to fight.
we
When I met you in the summary.
I really hope that's not our dad.
Matt.
Last time we got to meet Jeremy's parents. I believe his name was Jeremy, if I remember right.
Yep.
We got to meet his parents outside of the lighthouse. The day reset, and we went back to the lighthouse because that's where we want to be. And so we went into the lighthouse. We opened them doors and found a bunch of paintings and stuff. And someone got a little mischievous and went up the stairs. And they thought, I'll open the door. But the door didn't open. There was a trap. And it started to flood the room from upstairs. And every single painting started to flood. And we just started to sit there and panic, except for Spike, who could breathe underwater, and he was going to watch his brothers die. And so we waited, and we looked for the right painting that we could leave in. And so he took a little call for the magic conch shell, which no sandwich for Squidward, but we made it through the painting. There was a painting that was a portal. It was divination magic that we could work our way through. So we worked our way through the painting, and we found a ship, and we struggled ashore. Matt
And
died.
Barsoon drowned at the bottom of the sea.
Barsoon died, and then we thought he died again, but he lived. He shot out the water straight up into the air with a gust of wind from Spike, and people went to the top to resuscitate him. But he made it out of his curse, and we put him on a boat that we found, and it was run by Warforges. The Warforges' names were Leets, and Shovel. We met these Warforgers, and they shuttled us across the ocean towards an island, which we saw on the other side. And oh, lo and behold, there were giants in the sky. And they came down, and they were doing a ritual and doing something like
went-
that,
they
and there
went
were
up,
they
waves
came
and
up,
stuff.
They
like
went
came
that.
up
They did
out
not
of
go
the
down,
water.
They went up. They walked on the water.
It was
They
more
went
like
up and then they
ocean.
went down and
You're
they
just
went
telling
up
the
and down and they
backstory.
called
When
the
they first fell
lightning.
I
from
think
the
you're thinking of the
the lightning
waves.
from above. And yeah. It may have been as we were
It's like
riding the
Cloverfield.
waves.
There's a
It
lot
looks
of
like they were
movie
going up and
influence going on
down.
right now.
But anyways,
No,
So
but
we
about the
kept on
Spike
moving.
Ulamog
we did some skill challenges.
There
And
we
we
go.
moved through that water, and we rode them waves, and we made it to the island, and we made it to the island. I'm a little lost there.
We made
got
it
dropped
to
off and
the
we
headed towards the
center,
cave?
the center
We
mountain,
heard
the
someone
center
talking about
mountain.
the queen and the mistress, and like something that they were making for them.
Nope.
And oh shoot, he's making sculptures. Oh shoot, it's immediately
Right.
aware of us. Oh shoot, it immediately disappears into the water.
Right,
Yeah.
creepy boy in Tailspire. That's right.
Yeah, we met our daddy, and he's a creepy
No.
boy. And he disappeared into the water after making sculptures from dead people. And he was making it for some lady that we don't know about, probably our mom that we've been missing after she died. But
And
anyways,
it's
he
concerning
dove
because
into the water and he said, "Oh, you will make a fine addition to my collection like General Grievous." And he went into the swimming, and that's the last we saw of him. Roll for initiative.
You already
Bro.
rolled. You already
Bro.
rolled. We talked about
You did.
this. You
it's
rolled in the
concerning
beginning.
because one of the images that
Yeah, I
one of the
believe I
paintings
did
was
terrible.
of stone sculptures, one of which looked like the Warforged we are looking for, whose name is Charn. Charn.
I will butcher
Yeah.
that name so many times.
Yeah, statues
Also,
of
all
salt.
of the paintings were like premonitions of what you
Yeah.
would
Ooh,
experience
ooh,
thus far.
Ooh, where's my
Mm-hmm.
freaking notebook?
Also, Leet had shuttled Charn across a couple times, and Charn
Right.
was caught in one
Yes.
of those paintings in that
Yes.
first room.
Yeah, so,
So-
the paintings we saw were Ocean from Under the Sea, Light Rays coming down. We already experienced that. Boat from
Under the
Bird's View,
sea.
Humanoid manning the helm. Bigger
Under
picture of
the
that,
sea.
the ship heading towards an island. Dark picture of a large creature sitting desolate in a
Take it
cave.
from
I think we just
me.
saw that. A storm brewing on the horizon. We did that already.
Under the
And then
sea.
statues of salt. I think I forget if this was let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 paintings. And then
What
maybe
are you
7th one
saying,
was the ship
Josh?
itself.
Under the sea.
Oh my goodness.
Under the sea.
And I think the last one was the statues of salt with Warforged.
Can we talk about how all of Jordan's
Josh is saying that
recaps
one of the
sounded
people
like
was
a
under the sea.
psychedelic 80s band?
Yep.
I want
We can talk
can
about
we
that,
have put psychedelic music behind Jordan's recap
I mean,
for
we've
me?
got it recorded.
I'm doing that.
so-
We'll do
Yeah.
that.
I would say it
Just
is
the-
recorded.
All right, cool.
Just put the Ant-Man montage music behind it.
There we go.
Perfect.
Also,
Perfect.
Can we call it band Magic Daddy? I think that
yes,
works real well.
please, 80s psychedelic. That'd be perfect. Also, Spike forgot the Spike Ulamog maneuver with the boat where Ulamog jumped off the back of the boat and held onto the boat and the rudder.
It was very good.
I had my Captain America moment. Just holding a helicopter.
It was very good.
I was just holding a boat.
For everyone's benefit, the initiative as far as players go is Barshun, Ulamog, Matthias, River. Sorry, you can't see that. River, Spike.
I remember doing bad. That's all I remember. I think it was a 2.
Sounds about right. I don't know how it's possible, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've officially started my Witcher background music. That means it's serious.
Really hoping Tailspire has its own.
True. My sound isn't working with Tailspire right now.
So I'm not on Tailspire, so I may need help.
Sure.
Thanks. Thanks,
A
love you,
reminder.
bye.
A reminder for those who don't remember: if you go under the water, you fall deep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
trying
that's
not to.
Yeah, just like
I'm gonna give
pretend you
permission
step in the water if you
for
want to.
Matt to Joey.
there's like some cave music on Tailspire.
We're in
Yeah.
Unknown
Mm.
Realm, or
You guys should all be here.
which map is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Unknown Realm 2.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
that moved.
pulling you.
Ah,
You know what I can do? Give me 1 second,
What can you do?
What can you do
and I can take this.
under the sea?
Under the sea
That's see you.
and Fugazi.
I'm gonna help him. Everything from me.
There you go.
Ooh,
Somewhere it's
nice.
better.
So the water's still deep, but at least you won't fall through now.
Thank you.
Water deep.
Yes.
Heyo.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
snap.
gave it away. Oh, what's that? There's a raven in that loft.
Ah,
Nice.
It's a gate with a name tag on it.
There's a Strix in my haven.
Is it alabaster?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that tune's about to annihilate me.
It's Balder.
Yep. So the last thing I believe happened was something going and smelling all of you, and then looking back and seeing you, and saying like, I forgot how he talked. It was
Probably something's gonna hurt your throat.
It was something scary, kind of like this, I believe.
Yeah.
It was very similar to this, and we'll go with this one because it sounds pretty good. And when I talk like this, it scratches the lump in the back of my throat and makes me feel slightly better about myself.
I called
So
it
he
uvula.
said something like, "Oh yes, more gifts for the queen."
and then he dove into the water and disappeared. There's 5 of you, right? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
And then, let me throw you into initiative on Tailspire.
Fire. Robots in the sky.
No.
That's not how it goes.
Oh.
Oh.
It's all just vague references.
Perfect.
Yeah, I knew the giants weren't from the sky. It's a reference to Into the Woods.
Into the woods.
Yeah.
Dude, we're starting a theater club. All right.
Ha ha.
Just period.
Into the woods.
Into the woods and
You
out
know
of
what?
the
Our theater club could just be
woods
D&D
and
club.
home before
Oh,
dark.
no, that's not right.
Yeah, but I want to actually do like, I want to have Jordan
Yes.
be
yes.
the witch in
Into the Woods.
no.
Oh, it was gonna be like
Greens, greens, nothing but greens.
Never mind, your cast said that too.
Cabbages and celeries. I was like, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the atom of my body one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting up my rhubarb, raiding my arugula, and ripping up my rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have cast a spell on him right then.
Hey,
but I let
Josh,
him have the Rempian. Lots to spare.
clip it and ship
Anyways,
it.
it's a map's turn.
I was the baker for Into the Woods, by the way. No one
Wow.
else, but I just
Wow.
wanted to say.
So who's that? Oh, that's Barshun. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barshun.
Yeah.
All right.
This is me.
It is
Uh,
Baryun's
am I in the-
turn.
I'm not in the back. Which character is me again?
That one.
You're right behind me in the second from the front.
Okay, thank you. And he was somewhere near that like center pillar in the room, and he dove into the water.
Here-ish.
Yeah, there-ish. Okay. Okay, well that's very good. I'm gonna take a little scoop back. Actually no, scratch that. I'm gonna move forward. Along the wall, if I could. A little more into the room. Not directly adjacent to the water. So along the wall, away from the water. Yeah, like there-ish. That's probably good. If you give it a little spin just so I can see the camera view. A spin. I don't need to spin. I think the view of the just so I can see that wall face.
Who's
side.
streaming?
I am.
Oh, then Joey needs to.
Could you
Oh,
just
sorry,
rotate
sorry.
that way? Yeah, just so that I see. Okay, cool. That is great.
Okay.
Yep. Well, okay.
Sorry.
Well,
what did you
There
want?
you go.
Oh,
Right there.
oop.
Right there. Right
I
there.
did it.
No, a little more.
And I oop.
Rotate.
Alley oop.
There. I just want to see that wall It's perfectly fine. Okay. As I charge forward, Marshu takes out his dulcimer and plays a short tune and says, "Hey, brothers, there's a monster in the water." And you can all use your reaction to immediately move up to your speed, and you all gain 8 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
As my bonus action,
Where did I
and
have
my
I had
Oh,
temporary hit points from before.
Yes, yeah, I gave temporary hit points to some people.
Does that
so
stack?
It doesn't stack, but I didn't give it to everyone, if I remember right. So for those of you who
didn't
didn't
you
have
give
it,
you
got
gave
eight.
max HP
Both.
increase? Yeah,
Uh,
and
let me double check.
Yeah,
Also-
I have that still as well.
okay, so if you didn't have 8 temporary hit points, you now have 8 temporary hit points, and you can move up to your speed as
Can we
your
get-
reaction.
Can we get permissions to do that?
You should all have permissions for your characters.
It's no, you're in.
We're in initiative.
We're in
initiative order.
initiative.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Stupid.
Okay.
Yay!
How
Ugh.
many people can that affect, Matt?
What's up?
How many people can that affect?
All 4 of you. Yeah, just 4.
4 total. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had the HP, but I don't know if it's temp or not.
It's just the movement, right?
Yeah, it's just the movement.
Okay.
I run up right next to you.
It's half, right?
Where did he first go into the water, by the way?
Oh, full movement. You can use your reaction
Oh,
to move up to your speed.
Okay.
okay.
And
All over the map.
You get 8 temporary hit points.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Well, Joe, are either of your summons out,
30.
or mostly is Benjamin out?
Yeah, Albert definitely is. Benjamin I took out for the ship thing. I'll leave it up to Trevor to figure out whether he's or to say whether or not. Technically, it only lasts. How long? Wildfire Spirit has such a long stat block. Oh, it lasts for an hour. Okay, yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin's still around, but it's cool. It's fine. He can, like, if the paladin thing is temp HP. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess if I could have a Benjamin token if it's available.
Yeah, hold on.
An Owlbot.
But got him.
Owlbat.
Heyo.
I will also prepare an action. If this thing has eyes, I prepare to cast blindness on it once I see it,
Nice.
Cool.
and that will be my
Nice.
action.
Oh.
If it doesn't have eyes, my action is wasted. That's okay.
Did have good smell.
Back into initiative order.
There you
Yeah,
go, Joe.
unfortunately, it's not like smell deafness. What do you call it when you can't smell?
Oh,
Ah,
that is rad, Trevor.
I don't know if
love
there's a
it.
word for that.
Can you take it
Smell-
out of initiative
smell
order though,
nuts.
so I can move?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and let me just 1, 2, 3. That's 15. I could get like,
Hmm.
yeah, you know what? No, I'll hop to here. Okay, so it's not my turn yet. That's okay. I have a big move that I could do, but it is my only 4th level spell.
Do you want to move them as well?
I'm thinking about it. I don't think technically they can do it 'cause it can only affect 4.
Well, do you want to put them somewhere where they would
right,
be
where
then?
they would be. I
Yeah.
don't know. They'd be back here. I feel like right. I think I did say that I sent Albert ahead, so I think
Okay.
Did.
that is perfect.
He's the one who's mainly saw the whatever thing creature,
Okay.
Cool.
Is that the end of Matt's turn?
servant of the queen mistress.
Yes, it is.
That is the end of
The-
my turn.
The Quistress, as we call her. Ulamok.
All right.
I mean, I have a thing I can do that'll radically change the fight. If you want to drop your turn in the initiative order till after, or prepare an action till after.
I'm just gonna move and then prepare an action.
Okay. Yeah, I figure we're doing that anyways because we don't see the monster currently.
That's back here. 5, 10. I'm gonna stay right here. I don't want to go too far away.
Also, what's the light situation in here?
I'm wielding a torch.
Yeah, there's a few beams of light coming from cracks in the ceiling, but that's about
Okay. So the room is fairly lit.
it. No, it's like dim light at best.
Okay.
It's a step above dark.
Would that mean that we
Okay.
had disadvantage on tech rolls?
Not you and me.
Yeah.
Hey yo, all you plebs. that don't
I
have
also
dark vision.
I also just need to know for my cloak.
Ah,
Wait.
yes.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
I think
Me.
Joey. And is
That's
that
it.
it?
That's it.
Joey, with his disadvantage on attacks.
Even Auerbird's got it.
Yeah.
Well, if Willock has a torch and he's within 30 feet of it,
Also,
Then I-
Benjamin is on fire.
a
That's
Benjamin is
true.
a fire. So yeah, I guess
Benjamin
true.
that
is
is
a torch.
also correct.
I'm going
Okay.
to. That works with the other tech. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my longbow and just hold an attack for when I see it.
Our ranger does ranger things.
Uh-huh.
That's my favorite movie about kids on the Pacific Northwest who meet Cthulhu Ranger things. Starring
Billy Joe
Legolas.
Cyrus.
Billy Joe Cyrus.
Yep.
Billy Joe's not my lover.
Neither is Billy Bob Thornton.
Does that make it Josh Martin's turn then?
Yes.
Okay.
His
I'm
name is
going-
Meat Thias. Thank you.
Hmm.
No,
I'm going
that's the
to-
goblin.
You're right.
I'm going to, since I'm next to Barshun, I'm gonna kind of wave my cloak kind of from top to bottom over him in one like flourish and cast resistance on him. So he has a D4 to saving throws to hopefully, if he gets attacked, keep that saved spell.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use Harness Divine Power. I'm going to take away one of my Channel Divinities to get a spell slot back.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Nice.
Is that a
And
base
I will
character
stay where I'm at.
or a subclass thing?
Nice.
It's a Tasha's thing.
Ah, nice.
Vivar.
River.
Oh,
Revar.
sorry.
You-
Yes. Yeah. You know what? We're going big. I think this. How deep is the water?
The same as the father's love for us.
Okay.
Ooh, got him.
let's see.
Yes, very deep. I only put the ground there so that you
Are
wouldn't
you
fall in.
Like 20, 30, 40, 50.
I'm not going to give you a number
That's all good.
because it is dark in here.
Yeah, that's very fair. Okay, I think this will be enough. So that's 20 total. Sorry, let me. We're just gonna. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, why is it? Okay, yeah, roughly that there.
Jesus.
I cast Super Fireball. No, yeah, no, I hearing the chanting of like the super cool druid giants and everything. I sort of stretch out my hands over the water and start just chanting in druidic. I take my staff as well and raise it over the water. And I cast Control Water.
Yes.
Then I part the water. 100 feet across, 100 feet down, 100 feet from side to side. All of the water is stripped away, just straight Moses style, and pushed to the outside. So kind of where we came from and where we are going.
Does this thing start free
That's
falling?
a different Joe. Where he came from and where he goes.
So, where are you putting the water? That's what I would like to know.
Sure. So it says, part the water. You can cause the water in the area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area, and the separated water forms a wall on to either side. So there's currently a wall of water behind us and a wall of water in front of where we were going. The trench remains until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. The water then slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round until the normal water level is restored. So for, yeah, I guess it would slowly start to refill, but then I can just cast part water again next.
Mhm. Cool.
round.
Okay, yeah. How do we do this?
I'm sorry.
I mean, well, no. My question is, does he move with the water if he's in it?
It does not say so. So it's up to your
Discretion.
yes.
How strong of a swimmer is he? And does he have
Yes.
suction cup boots on?
Yeah.
Yes. That
And
was
does
gonna
he-
be your magic item from beating him.
He's wearing a
Oh,
dry
man.
suit or
I gave
what?
it away.
Now you get a coupon for Domino's. Not as good,
And-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, no, yeah. You essentially create a chasm in the middle of the room.
Okay, how deep is it?
Ish. Deep-ish. I mean, it's deep.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey man, you're not taking a ruler and just
No,
going,
no,
how
of course
big is
not.
this? And the one dude who
No, no,
doesn't.
no.
Guys, give me my
No, no, no,
meter
no, no,
stick.
I'm just thinking
Give
like,
me 5 minutes.
can you see the bottom and it's like 12 feet down, or
It's
like it just keeps on
2
going?
feet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
It goes.
was a
It goes
kiddie
for a
pool.
bit. It goes for
Okay,
a bit.
okay. That's all good. I'm just trying to get the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah, but now you have a wall of water on both sides of the room. That's cool. You hear bouncing off of the walls in the room. What was his voice like again?
It was something very menacing and evil. It was
Yep.
kind of like this, I think.
Yep.
This is also like my goblin, like back alley salesman voice.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just add some like gurgle. Add some gurgle.
A little higher with it.
You make the goblin from Brooklyn now.
There we go. Yeah, it's the whisper.
Yeah, it was
Slight
like
whisper.
cause it's so loud in the cave, you know. He's gotta like
Mhm.
talk low to himself.
It echoes.
He doesn't want to wake up his neighbors.
Mhm.
They keep calling the ocean police on him.
This voice echoes through the room, and it's like,
That's a cruel trick. What if I was in there? Oh, that's just mean. Yeah, I got tricks too, you know.
and then you hear like a scratching sound, like something against stone, like a kind of sound. And everybody within 10 feet. Let me get a ruler.
Clap your hands.
Right here.
Oh, shoot.
So that. Make me a
Not
dex saving throw.
me. Let's go.
That's Benjamin, and that's
No.
Matt.
Albert, no.
I mean Albert
Um,
and Matt.
Who's this Matt? He's
How
me,
dare you not remember my
Dexterity 17.
helpers' names like I
Dexterity
always
17.
So do those
Ooh.
pillars like explode?
Something happens.
Whoa.
do. I'm just
Okay, I
trying to
rolled a
Google
17.
Owlbert stats.
Oh no.
I mean, it's not good. I think he fails for sure. He rolled a 6.
Oh yeah. Okay. Matt succeeds. Albert fails. From these two stalactites go up,
Tights.
mites come down,
Tights, I
mites
think
go
that way.
up,
tights are hanging tight to the ceiling.
tights are on the ceiling, mites are on the ground. They go up.
Oh,
Yep.
I
On
like
the
that.
stalagmites.
Yeah, tights are what you put on your legs, which hang from your waist. So, you know how legs hang from your waist?
So out of this like bunch of stalagmites, shoots out more stalagmites like outwards, almost like a
Ooh.
porcupine. Like, you know, if you think of a porcupine, it's like rolling up and like balling out, and it's out of the ground in every direction and pierces Owlbert a lot. Matt, I'm gonna put you here. You want to move through Matthias? Go
Yeah,
here?
I'll move through Matthias to the other side, like rolling out of
Matthias?
the way.
Mathematical equations.
Oh,
Um,
did I
He's
have
the
to
horse
use that
in chat,
D4
so you're
right
gonna
now?
hop over another piece.
Josh, can I save that resistance till later? What is the rule?
It's
How
the
do I
next
have to use it?
the next saving throw you make, you add a D4 within the next minute.
oh, so it has to be that one.
Oh, then it would have been that one.
So now you can extra make the throw.
I can do extra good.
Well, let me double check. That's
Okay.
a good thing. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4, so you can
Ooh,
choose.
Ooh, nice.
After I make my roll.
Uh, can once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. It can roll
Okay.
the die before or after making a saving throw.
Then with a 17, I wouldn't choose.
Okay, cool. Yeah, more stalagmites like jettison? Not jettison. Jettison is to exit.
Expel.
Expelliarmus
Shoot.
from this
Yep.
this
Yeah.
this spire. And let me put some down.
Avocado.
But our boy Mr. Creepio wasn't visible. He was just audible, right?
Where the
Big
black ones are, where they are sticking out from. You'll see them in a second when I.
Can you roll damage and kill my pet already?
Yeah, I will.
Make it quick.
Um, how many hit points does he have?
What?
He has one
Oh,
hit
Just
point.
one hit
Oh,
point.
he's
I just looked
dead.
it up.
Oh, he's dead. He
Yes,
gets.
extremely dead.
It's like.
And he just disappears.
Yeah. But he gets impaled first.
Oh, 100%.
First, yeah.
Yeah, camera cuts to him and he's like, "What?" And then he just poofs.
Oh no.
With them coming out,
Oh shoot.
let's have
Me roll for emotional damage.
no. Josh and Jordan, because they're the closest.
Who is
Uh,
this Josh you speak of?
Roll perception checks. Actually,
Yeah, I am
yeah,
Dick.
no. Oh, you're right. Dick and Maddie B.
Yeah.
That's much better.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling him by Matt's weird old nickname. Mateo Blanco.
Wait, so we
Oh,
need to roll
wow, yeah.
perceptions?
Weird, right?
Yeah, that
No,
is weird.
roll me a perception check.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Beautiful.
Oh, 16?
Not good enough.
It's wild.
Matthias. Did I say it right that time?
Yes, you did.
I did it. Cool. On these stalagmites, I believe I mentioned when you first came in this room, there were these little like runes carved into every so often into the walls. You can see them. They're not drastically, but as you were walking in, you can see like a carving in the stone here and carving in the stone there. You see that these are just covered, like in them all the way down.
Okay.
And
know.
yeah, there you go. There's some information.
Okay.
I see light.
Alrighty, it's your turn, Captain.
I
It
got it.
is?
Yeah.
Can I see him yet?
No.
Kidding me. So could I just have a description for this river? Is it
Sure.
just like straight down the edges?
River is our
of the water?
druid. He is a human, and
Yes, just found my next character for your one shot.
Is it hugging the walls of the side?
the entrance and the exit. So instead of like a
Yeah.
Moses thing on the sides along the
we
trench,
call it the reverse
went-
Moses. It blocks the doors instead of making
Yeah.
a
or
way.
the osmosis. If you
Yeah.
will.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mhm.
It was either that or like drown all of us. So I,
That would have been pretty good. You could have just pushed it all to the other side of the room.
I can't though. It doesn't say that. It says it goes to both sides.
Oh.
It's meant for like going through a lake sort of thing.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no swimmy swim for me.
No.
Not yet.
We were gonna have a
Ooh.
really cool water battle too.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
fully prepared for it, but
I can put it back.
if no. So there a hole where that exploded?
What do you mean by hole?
Like where that all exploded, is there a hole? Like a crater from the explosion.
No, it didn't
There's-
explode. It came out from. It
More
blocked the rest.
rocks
It
came out.
blocked the rest of your
Oh.
path. Yeah.
Okay.
It just made hundreds of these just spikes essentially around the formation.
Spike. Okay.
Mhm.
Like a Bromold.
Okay.
Yep. He Bromalted you.
Um.
It's actually a
I-
lot more like a Talia, like Q, kind of, you know?
True.
I am going to bloop and teleport over here.
Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna make a
I am the knight.
there you go.
And I'm just gonna hold my pistol at the ready, I guess, until I see him. I can't see him right now. If the water went to both entrances, can I
Yes.
see underneath?
You can
Like,
see
is
down
there-
into there.
Yeah. Can I see him?
Why don't you give me a perception check to find out?
He said he wasn't in there,
13.
but he could be lying.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, 13.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, you
because
don't see him.
Dang. Okay.
Because he's also somewhere above the water, or cast his voice to be audible.
Yeah.
He's a
Because he
ventriloquist.
spoke, so we can sort of think he's probably not underwater unless he's able to do that.
I'm just gonna hold action
Okay.
to shoot off the gun. But that's sort of all I can do.
Okay. It's his turn. In that same coming from all directions of the room voice, you hear, I heard a crunch. Was there a crunch? I know a crunch. Would I hear a crunch? The queen likes crunches. And then you can hear
I've got some almond joy.
you can hear how do you describe quiet movement?
Shuffling?
Scuffling.
I guess shuffling.
I
I
mean,
guess
if it's
Skittering?
quiet, we probably don't hear it.
Yeah.
I know. Let me describe it to you with a personal experience from 2 nights ago,
Huh.
when I crashed at a friend's place, and they had like a built-in AC in their wall, but it's winter, so it was covered up on both sides. But it was a little windy outside, and I'm trying to fall asleep, but every now and again, the wind moves in a way that the canvas cover goes like, kind of like somebody's just shuffling underneath a blanket, like 12 feet away from me. But it's not that. And sort of like someone is just moving a little bit and their clothing is rubbing between their armpit, but not really. It's quiet and it was scary, and I didn't like it until I figured out what it was.
Like
I was
their
trying to
clothing
sleep.
is rubbing beneath their armpit.
Mm.
Okay. Actually,
Also,
he's like two checks.
enjoy
Okay.
the fact that there's kids running up and down the hallway, knocking on my door intermittently. It's wonderful in this hotel.
Was that what that was? Nice.
I
I
don't know if
think
you heard
so.
the knocking on,
I've heard
but
voices a little bit. In and
Yeah.
out.
yeah.
Well, I hear voices too. What are they telling you?
It's telling me to
Murmurder.
What's the Alex Jones quote? Like, eat the child. No, what's the whatever it is.
It's making
What
the
kind of
frogs
shows
pay.
are you watching?
The Alex Jones
Alex
show.
Jones show.
Apparently.
Sorry. Skittering.
Nice.
That's much better than my very long
Okay.
explanation.
3 things happen.
Oh.
While he's kind of whisper talking about the crunching of bones, you hear a stone get dislodged and just down that chasm, and eventually you hear it plop into water because that's how deep it is. Then, Jordan, I would like you to make a check to resist a grapple.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I gotta make sure. I'm
Acrobatics or athletics.
I
Mhm,
want to
your
know
choice.
if I'm leveled enough. Okay, wait. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I rolled a 2. However, Aura of Liberation as a paladin. While you are not incapacitated, you and creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you cannot be grappled or restrained and ignore penalties on movement and attacks while in water. So I'm good.
Does that mean you can't be grappled or restrained while in water?
No, it's in general.
Or is
While
it
not
can't
in-
be grappled and restrained,
So
and you
typically,
ignore penalties to movement in water?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Where's the Oxford comma is what I need to know here.
Oh, there are commas throughout it. It's all separated.
Where's the Oxford comma? That's what matters.
You can't.
But yeah, no, it's because typically all the attacks would be disadvantage in water.
Hmm.
That's why that's also thrown in there.
Okay.
But
So
I
you
cannot.
Yeah, there's.
you cannot be grappled and you can't be restrained.
Yep.
So here's the
Just
thing, though. Okay.
Burst of water.
I wasn't trying to grapple you. I was just using the same check because it's much more fun than saying, "Hey, roll a resist getting thrown over this cliff check."
It's like a shove.
Mm-hmm.
So a
Oh,
shove.
so if it's the shove action, then it's
Yeah,
the same
there
check.
is a shove action.
It's a grab because of where he
it's
is.
It's one of their ability things.
Yeah.
In the creature text.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd rather give you the choice of picking instead of just being like, you have to roll strength or you have to roll this.
Well, I mean, if I have to, then I'm sort of screwed because I rolled terribly.
Okay.
Is what you're saying.
It's okay, but you're gonna roll another check.
It's a
So-
it's a +5. So it would be a total 7, just so you know.
He rolled a 25 with a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um. So, few things. Yeah, you heard the sound of that rock like falling. And then you hear him like with that little monologue he was saying about Bones when he says, "For the queen." You then see this shape move out of the gorge, at Jordan, and it grabs him by the leg, throws him into the gorge, and then clings onto the side of the wall. So Jordan, you're gonna have to make a check to grab something while falling.
Just a second. I have a question. So I moved
Trevor's gonna hate me for saying something.
5, 10,
Go ahead.
15, 20. So I have a
Rope trick.
question.
Hold on.
Shut up. Done. You already had your turn.
Well, I have a question. I
know.
still had 10 feet of movement left on my teleportation. Can't I just teleport to the other side for the ledge?
No. And the reason I'm going to say no is because you all used your reactions this turn to move.
Okay. Okay, I'll take it.
Otherwise, yes.
Okay.
I made you all bad. It was a trick.
That-
It was a ruse.
Someone's going to just die. Like, are you kidding me? What'd you roll?
Natural 1.
Oh.
Ooh.
As you are falling, you do
So I
see that
don't-
I am still in control of the water here,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I don't know if you fall now or if you fall on your turn.
I don't know how that works either. The falling speed. It's a 6-second span, so I'd think.
Yeah.
I'd fall.
But
Yeah.
it is a relatively deep, like, chasm of water. And since this is the end of this turn, moving into the next turn, I think if Joey was willing to essentially sacrifice his turn to move to the front, to move the water back in, you would land inside of it. Not that you'd land inside of it, but it would rush around you while you're falling.
Yeah. So the way the control water spell is phrased with the part water is the water then slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round until the normal water level is restored. So it's currently starting to sort of trickle back in. If I were to cast part water again, at least this is the way I don't know if I
Couldn't you just-
part it,
you-
and then
you
it
Is
can't
it
just-
concentration, Joe?
It's yeah, it is. It's
So
concentration.
you can just end the spell and it'll recede.
I can do other things with the water though. I can make it flood. I can redirect the flow. I can do a whirlpool, and I can do each of those as a.
It's a very good spell.
as an action, except for the fact that I can't do any of the cool ones in here because I didn't realize that it's tiny and that's part of the rules.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Okay. But because this is at the end of that turn,
Yes.
that 6-second span, I think you'd be able to flood back up. You know what I mean?
Cool.
To
That
catch
is my
Jordan.
intention.
He's not going to land in the water. The
Mhm.
water will be around him, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is my intention, and that is my action.
Okay.
Will be.
And then I'm going to put this guy on the map.
Assuming I don't get stinked or whatever.
And
This
he is technically here. But also,
He
like,
is
he's
huge.
so yeah, he jumps from here to here,
Ooh.
and then he kind of grabs onto that like wall, I guess.
So he wouldn't be visible from my angle,
Well,
because I had a held action to fire at him.
So did Barshun for
If he has eyes.
Yeah, so
If
did
he has
I.
eyes.
he
actually.
does. He does have eyes.
Would I have gotten to? Oh no, he was sneaking around. So I
Yeah.
guess I
Yeah,
wouldn't
no,
have-
he had a very good stealth check. So I think his action happens, and then both of your held actions happen.
Okay.
Okay. When he becomes visible after he's done
Yeah,
with.
because he was essentially invisible, and he's revealing himself from stealth on his turn. So you wouldn't get a turn in the middle of his turn; it would
Correct. Yeah.
proceed to the end of his turn.
Sure.
Okay. And we'll do, because of order, we'll do Barshun's first because he went first.
Then just a DC 15 Constitution save.
Cool. He passes.
His mom's disappointed in him for being so violent. That's in the text. If they fail, he's
he-
blinded. If the target saves, their mother is disappointed in them for being so violent.
Does he know that though? Does he get an inkling that that's happened?
he gets a letter in the
Make an
mail.
intelligence check. I'm the
Oh,
GM
okay,
now.
good, you're right. He's really good at those. All right, a 14. I think he does. I think he knows.
14 on intelligence.
But-
Yeah.
Hold
Excuse
on,
me.
I'm
With
going.
a 14, the
I'm going to
monster
roll-
does understand that his mother would disapprove of the violence.
Mhm.
But I am actually,
Rolling.
I'll actually make this D100 roll to see
Okay.
how
To see if
violent
he's ashamed of his stinky
his
diaper.
mother
Yep.
Is
Oh,
that-
actually, we're gonna roll two.
is.
With advantage.
How
I think we need
violent is
another
his
D100
mother?
on a
for whether or
high
not
roll,
his
she's
mom
very
is
violent.
real.
Well, hold on, because I have an action for aftermath action. So
Right.
Okay,
So now-
roll the 9. So his mother was actually very nonviolent on a scale
Okay.
of 0 to 100.
okay, that's big. That's big. I'm going to roll a knowledge religion check for his faith in the queen to override his love for his mother.
Yeah, that's good, I'll allow
my
that.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, 17. I think
yeah,
that's
it
a
was
good pass.
It was
Yeah.
a 15, so that's a pass.
So
DC
for a
was
brief
15.
second, he goes, "My mother would have hated that." Like in a normal human voice. Then he goes, "No, the queen, shh, shh, no."
Full on Gollum back and forth.
Okay. And with
Good.
that,
I love DMing.
yeah, very good. and with that, Ulamog may take a shot.
Yep. I'm gonna take 2 longbow shots at my dude. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit, and does a 10 hit. I'll take that. as a
No.
Yeah, I missed both of those. I suck.
Okay.
I suck at bows and arrows, guys. That's why I never pulled it out.
Ranger.
Yes.
Boom into the stone beside him, and he chuckles at you. Barshun.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's me again.
Hey, me, it's me again.
How tall is he?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Somewhere between
Um,
probably 8 and 10 feet.
Cool. Good to know.
wow.
Big compared to me, even.
Does he look flashy?
He has a very like dark skin. Like
Okay.
it's tones of gray and black, and some very dark blue. And he has like barnacles growing on his shoulders and stuff.
Interesting. I mean, he
But-
hasn't taken any damage yet. So we'll see if he bleeds.
We'll see how long those barnacles last.
I would like him to make another Constitution 15 saving throw.
Let me get his stat block real quick.
Ooh, that was a good roll.
He passes.
He passes.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, directly next to his head, you see. Well, you don't see immediately, but you see Barshoon reach out his hand again, his other hand, after trying to cast blindness to cloud his vision for the battle. Barshoon reaches out his other hand, and you see in the more damp moisture of this cave, you're able to see, because of the humidity in the air. It's almost like a concentric rings of puffs of fog, and you, my brothers, hear a relatively loud concussive blast. However, this creature has a very loud ringing noise, painfully intense
Mm,
in his ears, and will take 9 damage.
nice.
He's not inorganic stone, crystal, or metal, like
No.
made of. No, okay.
No, but those barnacles are.
Yeah, any
What about-
non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried
And then
also
he
takes
goes,
damage.
My barnacles!
What about the stalactites? Are those in range that they would take damage? Or
It's a
stalactites?
10.
It would be a magical.
Mites.
It has to be non-magical things too, right?
Okay.
And it seems
Mhm.
like
It's
those
a
are
10-foot radius,
But
so
it,
20
it's
foot
also,
around.
He's casting it over here, right?
I'm casting it there, so it might. Yeah, you know what? No, it wouldn't touch anything that's on the board currently, other than him.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a little bit of that in the. I look over at Ulamak and say, "I'm proud of you. You'll get them
Can you
next
see
time.
Ulamog?
Keep shooting."
You can't
Can
see
you
Oh.
me.
see Ulamog?
I thought you were gonna say
Wait,
I'm
where are
proud of
you?
you, but
I'm
do
on the
better.
other
He's on the
side
other
of the
side.
wall.
Oh, I think I can peek through those.
You could
slacks.
you could see through them, kinda. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, Ulamak. Well, how about you, Ula, rock this guy's world? You know?
I'm gonna try. 5, 10, 15. Can I make the jump from here to here, or do I have to move 5 more feet to make a 5-foot
You
jump?
can
This?
jump your strength score. Horizontally, no check.
As long as you have a 10-foot lead up.
Yeah, so if I was 5, 10, 15, 25?
Something like that.
Yeah, because it's diagonal.
Yeah, 25. 30. Part
Are you gonna jump from here to him?
part of me really wanted to.
I fart in your general
I
direction.
see you start running towards him, pulling out a Euclid, I assume, and I'm like, that is not what I meant.
As
Can I do that even if after using my 30-foot movement? Like, can I just dive off?
But no, it's like another 20 freaking feet. What the heck are you talking?
Okay.
Shut up. But
No.
he's like running in slow motion as Spike is
Yes.
which
Wait,
makes me very happy.
Is Spike like right behind me, like where he is?
He's in the chasm.
I'm to the left. I'm going down the chasm.
Oh, wait, he's to the left of the monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
like
back.
on the monster squared, literally, but
Oh, okay.
in the game I'm actually falling.
How he hasn't gone? He like this is all just happening at the same time. So, am I getting here like as he starts to fall? Or has he been falling for quite a bit?
I mean, he's in the abyss
Yeah, no, I'm down.
because he
there.
was thrown off on
At the end of last turn.
his turn. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I am going to jump at him because I forgot I have aggressive. As a bonus action, I can move up to my speed towards enemy of my choice that I can see or hear.
Dang. Being
Wow.
aggressive.
Wow.
I am just going to. I'm gonna drop. I dropped my bow at the ground all the way back where I first started, and I pull out my Ikola and a dagger, and I'm just charging, and I'm going to jump and full on like Drax, just try to
Oh.
jump on this guy's back.
Nice.
Oh, and he can't see you too. You're doing your ranger stuff.
Yep.
No,
He
no,
can't
he
see you
wouldn't. He
too.
has to stand perfectly still. Then he can't see him
That's
Oh,
it.
is it? Is it
Yeah.
that?
because that's the.
Ah,
Jordan.
okay. You
Yeah, so
can't
I'm-
you can't do ranger stuff.
So are you jumping onto him?
Yes, I am jumping onto
Because
his.
he's hanging onto the
Yeah.
section of like cavern wall.
Right. I forgot he was hanging off of the chasm.
I am jumping onto his back
All right.
and stabbing into him.
I hate this. There we go.
Does it work? Just,
I mean, you're gonna have to make a check to jump to him, obviously.
no, it's just movement. So I'm assuming the check is to actually like grapple onto him.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know
Strength.
That's how life
Just stand
works.
on the edge and stab his hands.
it's true.
I guess DM's called athletics or.
I'll let
acrobat.
you pick. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with athletics because that's just I'm better at that.
Oh, good boy.
It's going to be a 16.
I also rolled a 16.
Stop.
I'm not sure what happens in.
Because it's not
Is-
like
I
well,
believe
it's
the
is it
vendor wins.
is it well if it's contest.
Well, you're currently.
My
Calvin
question
Ball,
would be, according to rules as written, and Trevor, you override this obviously. I'm not trying to grapple him, so I don't know if it would be contested. I am trying to just latch onto him.
With your
That's a grapple.
with your
Called
blades.
grappling.
No, what he's saying is he wants to stab into the back and have it hold in like that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to actually.
Like actually Drax stab into the
Yeah.
back and maybe go down with gravity, but hold on that way.
Whereas a grapple is typically contested because you're trying to restrain the person.
Yeah, I'm not trying to restrain him. I'm trying to just get on top of him.
He succeeds. It's treated as a normal check. So since the DC that you made for the monster based on your roll of 16,
Mhm.
he rolled a 16. He succeeded the check. So it's treated like a normal check.
As long as that works for you, Trevor. I'm just trying to figure out how.
Well, no, you do have a point. Because it isn't grappling because, you know, he's not going to have his speed become 0 because you're on top of him.
Yeah. No, I'm fully expecting him to move. I'm just a 250-pound orc that is now on top of him.
Oh, you guys haven't read the multiverse book. Right, on page 223, it talks about the Drax attack, and it lists out
Yeah.
the... Sorry.
That
Yeah.
that's pre-order for May. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not if you buy the bundle. That's already out.
That's wild.
But if
Crazy.
you have early library access.
Okay, cool. So then
Awesome.
I would I would like to Drax jump onto his back, stab my Yickle and a dagger into him, and just hold
Okay.
on for dear life.
Alright, so what we'll do is you make 2 attack rolls.
Okay.
I dropped something. Oh, I dropped a book. Make 2 attack rolls. If you succeed both, you stick into him. If you succeed 1, you slide down him. If you succeed 0, you fall into the chasm.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep. Not. Oh, they were both 14s, but what is the modifiers? Both unnatural 20s.
Wow.
Wow.
I rolled two
Lucked out.
14s, and I have +6 as my modifier.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, you stick into him.
Yep.
Real quick, Josh, are you just Inslee, are you just recording audio or also video?
Both.
Because I'm really hoping video. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. Have
Yeah.
you not checked out the
'Cause what these
playlist?
two nerds do
Nah.
is absolutely wild.
Wow. Thanks, Trevor. No, the whole
Remember
campaign.
word for word what is said in these sessions. I don't need the recaps. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yes, no, everything is recorded, video and audio.
He has a phonographic memory.
Yep.
Because it's audio.
Yep.
Hey,
There
oh.
we go.
Yep.
Sick. I am now on the back of this troll.
Matt
and-
got stuck in a slow motion like fist bump for me there. Like he went,
Oh, that's beautiful.
and then it just froze for a bit.
That's very good.
Good. Good.
I misread. So it says with the part water, the trench remains until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. Then the water refills back in. So it has not started refilling back in yet.
Okay.
Just a clarification that I do need to use my action definitely to do this. I can't just do nothing and it'll refill.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
Yes. Yeah. I'm.
Because it's
yes.
a concentration spell.
Yep.
You
I
have
just
to
I misread.
unconcentrate. Unconcentrating is an action.
I mean, I guess technically I could just drop the spell and see what happens. But no, I think I'll take an action to.
That
Yep.
water might not rush back very
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
That or I'm gonna be right in the middle of a
You wanna
painful
roll me
hit.
some damage?
Me?
No. Why would you roll me damage?
I'm falling.
Oh yeah.
It's not your turn.
My bad. I
Ah.
forgot to roll damage.
I'm on edge.
Oh, we get to see. if
No,
he
you're in the
bleeds.
No, you're
chasm.
not,
You
you're
were on
falling.
edge.
Oh, okay.
Of glory.
Thank you. Yes, that is precisely what I was thinking of. But what
This
do
music
spicy
actually is
numbers
pretty
look
epic,
like?
not gonna lie.
I know, right? It's
That
like it
is-
reminds me of Sonic X. Like it reminds me of a Sonic game.
I
That
was
would
watching
be
Sonic the Hedgehog last night. Pretty dope movie.
the second one.
No, the first one. Second one's not out yet.
okay, okay.
Math.
I didn't
5,
know if the second one was out.
16 damage.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I could not do math in my head for a second. I rolled a max on the Yikla.
Nice. All right. Tia.
Hey yo, it's me. I'm gonna.
Oh.
So, do I have vision of this monstrosity, ugly little boy?
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
With Josh jumping on top of it, I think he was kind of almost into like a partial cover stance. But with Josh jumping on top of it and like driving his Eucula into his shoulder and driving a dagger into his back, he kind of pushes himself up, just out of pain. So you I would say have vision, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to take that opportunity, and first yell,
Attack.
yeah, and yell. Watch out for runes. He can activate them, and I'm going to have the light from Benjamin and from Ulamak's torch slowly gather toward my hand, turn pale yellow, and fire a guiding bolt at the
Nice.
creature.
Nice. Now my torch doesn't exist.
It's flavor.
Nice.
I probably dropped it on the ground with my bow, so
Ooh, that's a 23 to hit.
Ooh, that's a hit.
it's a good hit.
Miss.
All right. So that
miss.
is, yeah, it's a miss. That is 16 radiant damage,
Wow.
and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until the end.
Ooh,
Nice.
Wow.
All right, cool. River.
nice. Yeah. So first of all, as my action, I will no longer be
Yeah.
taking the. I'm just like, I gotcha. No longer taking the part water thing. I'll instead use. I can't do a whirlpool because it's too small. Redirecting the flow doesn't make any sense. I'll make it flood. It says up to 20 feet. I choose a half a foot above where it was before.
What? Oh, okay.
Unless it would help us to have it more than that. But just like a little bit. It's flooding a little bit over the banks. Our toes are getting wet.
Nice.
Yeah, I have to choose one of the effects. I could make the river go the other way, and I don't mean me.
Heyo.
I don't know. How much do you like Spike? You know he
I like-
respawns.
Sorry,
Yeah,
did you say we
here's
don't have any
hoping.
respawns?
I mean, I said you know he respawns.
Shall we remember back to the fact that Charn is in the painting and we don't know why?
And I said a danger about dying here
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying.
without
Just-
basis,
yeah.
but
No, I'm
If
not gonna let
Spike-
him
if
die because I
Spike-
don't because I want to
If
save my
Spike
action.
ever
to do
hurt your
something else.
feelings, now you could hurt his body.
Yeah.
That's a good point. No, no, I flood it 5.5 inches up.
Ooh.
I used flood. That is my action. As my bonus action, I command Benjamin. Can I choose to not use the guiding bolt?
it's the next
Okay,
it's the
all
next
good.
attack roll against it.
Seeing the like the light made out of apparently part of his body or something. He just like fully zeroes in on it and just like and like fires a bunch of himself. Let's see. Doesn't give me a cool thing for my cool pet. Let's see what we got. That is a 35. No, an 18 plus. I think enough. It's something around a 25.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and so that is a D6 max damage. Let's go.
Nice.
That's not 13. 9 points of damage. Fire damage to him. And
Did you roll that
Benjamin will-
advantage?
Yes, I did.
And the lights go.
Benjamin. Oh, who I can't control right now. Because they haven't rolled initiative or something.
Oh yeah.
That's all good.
I'll put him after you.
So the water is back up. And should I move anywhere? I'm just gonna. Sorry, yeah, I would. Wait. Why can't I move? I can't move. Ah. Yeah, I can't move.
You should be able to. It's on you.
I should. You're right. Your turn. I can't. It says I have control over him,
That's weird.
but I cannot. I mostly just want to get away from the edge where this thing keeps on like
Try now.
slendermaning people. I'm trying. I feel like I'm. Did I click something weird?
Maybe.
I don't know. Can you move me? Oh wait, I can do it.
Oh, it's because you had the ruler out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna get, but I don't want to be near those either. Shoot. Back here. Gonna move
Nice.
back there, and Benjamin's gonna step up. He's not afraid. He's zoned in. Oh, actually, no. He's gonna. Ooh. No, that's a bad idea. There's a lot of water here. Benjamin's also not gonna be near the edge. I feel like if he gets sucked in, he insta dies. So yeah.
You don't want both
Considering he is a
animals.
literal lump of coal that floats around on fire all the time, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It would be weird to
that-
see the monster girl Benjamin. Whatever.
I didn't hear most of that, but I feel like that's okay.
I heard the monster
It's
gurgle.
fine.
I heard the monster girl Benjamin.
Same.
I thought you said why haven't we gotten a monster girl Benjamin? My turn
Yep.
is over.
That was it. Spike,
We're getting
as
late.
you fall through the darkness, thinking about all the moments in your life where you could have stolen more money from people and been slightly richer, water envelops you from both sides and kind of just you around because it all crashes on top of itself.
Thank the tide and thank you, Riva. I hope that was you. Where?
Polite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you mean thank the tide and thank the river?
And thank the
Oh,
Is that
I
some
know it's an
Monday?
S
Can
word,
I-
'cause that's,
Sorry.
that's when you can think
The Monday.
tide
Wait,
and
no, I lost the voice.
Can I like somersault and swim and shoot right to here? I don't know where that square is that the water came up. Was it right here?
all of the water in the area went up 5.5 inches from what I
Yeah,
understand.
1, 2,
Joe's
3.
spell.
Here, do me a favor. Roll me a d4. We'll see
Well,
if the
did it
water
co-
takes
did it
you
co-
when it all floods
Hold
together.
on.
Two.
Did it?
Oh,
I have a question. Did it come up 5.5 inches up the bottom of the chasm?
5.5
or up-
inches over where it was. It floods.
There's no
Oh.
longer a trench.
Yeah.
It is now slightly higher.
Yeah, Joey can make it flood up to 20 feet beyond its natural like height.
Gotcha.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You rolled a 2, then we're gonna say you went this way.
Oh, you're
Because
kidding me.
the water all crashes. You know what
Okay.
I mean? So we'll say it
Yeah,
spun
yeah,
you and just spit you out.
Okay. I mean,
Josh is wet now.
bloop. I guess I'll do this. I am the knight. And how high up is he, by the way? Is he
So-
like waist? Like
No. He was like hand on the ledge, hand on the side of it, hanging behind it.
Okay. I can still work with that. Ulamak, are you? Where are you on his back?
I am like, if this is his head, my hands are stabbed into like his upper back and his shoulder, kind of just
Okay.
gripping onto him.
Are you in the water, or
At
I
this
just
point,
want to
yeah.
know are you above the land behind you? Because that'll determine my move
slightly,
here.
only slightly, because I'm on him and he pushed up a little bit, so kind
Okay.
of. My feet are probably wet. It's
I'm
fine.
going for it anyway. So I am going to roll. I'm gonna take my rapier and I'm just gonna go for a jab into his neck or ear or shoulder or whatever. That is going to be a 18.
It's a hit.
And I'm going to smite that.
Mm.
So 2 piercing and 2 piercing. One dice is piercing and the other 2 are radiant damage. So the first regular piercing is going to be 11 damage on regular piercing. And then 5 more radiant damage. And I'm going to channel my divinity here and use I haven't gotten to really use it other than a utility, Fury of the Tides, and the target is pushed back 10 feet, which being as he has the rocks behind him, he's pushed into that, taking 2 more damage.
Wow.
I mean, by
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
by crushing
So-
me in
Yeah,
between.
I mean Josh
That's-
is on his
You're-
back.
you only take the 2 damage. If that's why I was asking, are you
Okay.
above? Because he has no way to get out of the way. I don't. It's DM's ruling. Either
Mm.
you take the 2 damage.
No, I'd
or,
say he takes the
or
2
he's
damage.
above.
I'm okay taking the 2 damage. I have
Yeah.
temporary.
But yep, it's so that's 11 plus. He doesn't have any vulnerability to radiant damage, does he? I mean, you actually you don't have to tell me that.
Quad
Mm-hmm.
vulnerable. You deal
11
4
plus
times
5
as
plus
much.
2, so that's gonna be 18 damage, and that's the first attack. I'm gonna roll for another pokey poke. Natural
He's
1,
10
so no
feet
other,
away from you.
no other
now.
pokey poke. Well, I mean, he hit
You-
the wall, so he didn't go that far.
Oh, I can't see whatever since Joe stopped
Yeah.
streaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
my bad, sorry. I'll be back.
He's in a 5-foot square. He didn't go very far.
Okay.
But I missed the next one. It was in that one. So that is going to end my turn.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
His turn.
You're welcome.
I'm back. I'm back, ugly.
He goes, I'm ugly, but what are you? And then he runs his hand along the wall, and you're gonna have to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Me?
Yes.
That is going to be a 22.
Cool.
Josh, you're also within 10 feet of me, so you have +2s to saves.
Sick.
Keep it in mind.
Wait, do I have to make a dexterity saving throw?
No, it was for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of on his back.
And when he does, while you're making the throw, from those stalagmites, more stalagmites emerge again. Very urchin. That's what I was looking for, and that makes sense because it's ocean themed, urchin-esque. So you have two options. You can move to here, or you can jump back in the water.
Not urchin. No would understand that reference.
I mean, you're comfortable in the water now that you're not gonna fall and die.
yeah,
I get it.
I'm
I think you would just fall back and dodge.
yeah. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay on the land because I want to stay within reach of him.
Okay.
I don't wanna go in if I need to.
Josh.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
With gusto.
Yeah. Bam,
Couldn't it-
bam, bam. After he does that, he whispers over his shoulder to you, and he just says, "You better hold your breath." And he releases himself from the wall and free falls down into the water. You guys are going for a ride.
As he says that, I would like to take advantage of the bonus to, from Jordan, and I would like to make a Constitution saving throw, taking a deep breath.
Okay. How deep?
Good call. Us
What's the bonus for the save, Jordan?
+2.
Okay, but that gives me an unnatural 20 for my deep
Nice.
breath.
Nice.
Good. You guys are going for a trip down the ocean.
I'll be with you in a minute.
And
will-
for his last thing. What is his? I keep putting this down. I should keep it up. While you two are into the water, his hand comes over his back in an attempt to swat you. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, he hits you.
Cool.
You're going to take 7 damage. Barshun.
Do I still hold on? Or do I have to check for that?
You're pretty deep in there. I'm gonna say with that good concentration throw that you can hold on.
Okay.
We'll stick with it. Why not? Bashun.
Cool. I'll pop over to the edge and look in the water. Can I see your boy Monster Man?
Joe, you'll have to prove him. No, that's the wrong person. Still the wrong person. Wrong square.
You're right. Oh, he said
No,
he
I
said
am
he said the
fine.
edge. There you go.
Of glory.
I'm still in the
Um,
wrong square.
Good for you.
Okay.
You got a free 5-foot step. welcome to Pathfinder.
So do I see the monster?
In the inky darkness of the water, you see a shadow moving. I guess is the best way to put it. Yes. Kind of.
You see another one,
His twin appears.
and another one.
And his mom, who's very disappointed in both of them.
Well,
Jordan's having an experience right now. A North Point experience, am I right?
No.
No.
Josh, why didn't you bring your youth group to North Point experience?
No.
Why not?
By the way, it's Hans Ramore, Drake evil twin.
No.
I don't. What
Drake
is?
Mamore, what are you going to do?
Hey, DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna cast a
Green
spell.
Wisdom, his
Yeah.
strongest suit.
Is it like made of mithril? His suit?
DC what?
15.
Okay. What's your spell?
It's
Do your
something that'll
worst.
deal. Oh, my worst. All right.
You can't change your spell though. I've already rolled the save.
I bet your mom would be more proud of me. And I deal 4 psychic damage with vicious mockery.
Wow, that's a
He's dying.
Man,
right there.
It's a deep cut.
4 damage.
That's cool. And I'll step back away from the edge now. I don't want to get pulled into the water. Man, if I could cast a message as like a bonus cantrip, I absolutely would. It would be a fun flavor if you want to just let me have a little chat.
Yeah, go ahead. Why not? You were already in his brain.
Cool. Well, I point to the smaller shadow off of his shoulder and say, "Not what I meant when I said keep doing that." And then I
Got 'em.
step back.
Do we get? Wait, no, I don't get. Do I get my response?
Nope.
Message.
It's telepathic.
You can reply in a whisper that only I can
It's
hear.
not. Yeah, it's a whisper.
Hold on. I'm trying to. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, I could hit my shots.
All right, step back away from the edge. That's my turn.
I got tired of missing. Really
Wow.
quickly.
So you leapt across a chasm.
Speaking
to try to
of,
hook
I didn't
onto-
miss though. I'm an orc. Okay. I should have been a
Wow.
barbarian. I don't know why I'm not a barbarian.
yeah, I don't know why you're not a barbarian either.
I'm
Move to
always-
multi-class.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
see,
sure why either.
when I first made the character, we had a fighter, so I didn't feel like it was
So
necessary.
you
Oh,
also
yeah.
made a melee fighter out of a ranged class. Good move.
It's
He was a cavalry,
fine.
but it's fine.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Ula
Ranger.
Maki.
Ooh.
Get it? Because he's underwater. He's fish food.
I am fish food.
Fish are food, not friends.
Sushi is just fish food.
Fish are Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club. Sushi.
I wonder if
Ooh,
I
Fight Club
can-
sushi. I would like to eat that.
Sounds sweaty. Ooh, no, Sushi Fight Club. You have to go eat sushi wherever they tell you to. 7-Eleven,
Sorry, I should have thought of it
Oh.
better beforehand.
the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, they make good rice. Yes.
Fire and ice.
Okay. So
See? It could be one of the 3. It could be great or terrible.
how difficult would it be
Oh god.
for me to reach forward and try to like cut him in the face? I'm attempting to get at his eyes.
There are so many levels of what's going on right now.
It's getting wild.
You're free-falling through the water chasm, and you would like to reach forward against like all the force of him like rushing through something with his weight.
How deep is he currently?
I told you, as deep as the Father's love for us.
Yeah, how far, how deep, how high?
No, literally for my aura.
No,
Did-
you're making
did-
me. You're,
Probably
Is
I
he
need,
more than how far away?
do math for me.
Did he go? Did he
How
go
far does he
like
aura?
full movement for
How far is your aura?
10 feet. That's
Yes.
that's all.
Then
Oh,
I need.
he's more than 10 feet away.
Whoa, no, he launched himself off
Yeah,
this thing
way
this
farther
way.
than
You
10
just can't
feet.
see him.
Oh,
That's all you needed
okay.
to say.
Yeah, that's all I was asking.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Jordan has like a 45-foot tidal wave aura crap thing he uses sometimes. I don't know what his class has for stuff. He showed me it once. Like, can I play this? I said, sure. It's just a flavored paladin. It's not a flavored paladin.
Yeah,
It's
its
a
swim
ocean
speed is
man.
generally like half of movement speed, unless
Thanks,
you
Matt
have
Mercer.
a swim speed. So, I don't know, he's probably 15, 20, 30 feet away.
Yeah, I'll just
and
swim
what his
speed.
regular speed is.
I'm not even going to tell you where he is because he's just under the
It's-
water.
It's something in that range.
He's somewhere.
Did
You
Joe
can make an
return?
attack, Josh, but I'm not going to guarantee that it blinds him.
It's also disadvantage underwater.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're
Is Jo-
an aquatic creature.
Is Joe
Nowhere
back
near me.
with video or audio?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what-
Try
that's
clicking
why
on me and
Joe's
unclicking
back.
on
I
me.
was trying to help you out, Josh. But
No, you're
Click
fine.
Discord. Click
I didn't
Discord.
know he did
It
the
did for me.
Aquaman
Oh my gosh.
fly.
Aquaman.
You guys need to stop appearing
Easy
and
now.
disappearing.
Lamont, take a turn.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. And can I use? Never mind. That's not gonna do anything different. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna hold on to the Yikla, and I'm gonna take the dagger out. I'm just gonna reach around and try to like get at his face.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Make
two,
an attack roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 attacks with disadvantage.
Yes.
What if I roll the
He's
same
gonna do
number?
work twice.
What if?
Then you take the lowest of the two.
What if they're this? What
the
if I
lower
rolled?
one.
What if I rolled 2 dice and they're both 18s?
Then you take the 18.
What color are the dice?
Yeah,
Go
wait,
with
is it
one
blue and
of
white?
A less of a UV profile.
Ah,
That's not
gotcha.
what it's
Okay,
called, but, like,
yes.
Light
That's not
Um,
true disadvantage. You gotta roll again. No, I'm
Okay.
joking. You take the lowest of the dice. If they're the
Okay,
same dice,
cool.
you take whichever,
Um,
whichever one you prefer. Whichever
They
dice you
call
think
it
is
with the longer
cuter.
wave
Okay,
because it
okay.
has
I'm
lower
sorry.
energy.
Yes.
It's
thank
a
you.
it's a 24 for the
Huh.
first attack to hit, and then it is going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
For the first attack. Second attack. Oh, this one's an actual disadvantage roll. It's going to be 10 to hit with 6 damage.
You
Okay.
know what? 10 was his AC.
Yeah, yeah. How'd you know?
100%.
The giant creature's AC is 10. You take your dagger from his back and drive it into like the side of his head. Not really drive it, but you get like a good whoosh across his face with it. And then you pull back to do it again. But as you do, the current like rushes around him, and kind of throws your arm off, and you just wildly swing out.
Can I put it back into the socket where it
No.
was before? Okay.
No, no. Mm-mm.
No, it's my turn.
The socket. Can you find a cut about that big in the dark under the water real quick?
I have dark
On this
vision. It's within 5 feet of my face.
Covered monster.
That's
the
my turn.
barnacles blew off with my shatter.
That's true.
Some of it.
Some of the barnacle blew off
Some
with your
of it.
shatter. Let's be. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Not
whoa, whoa,
all.
whoa! How many barnacles have to die, Matt?
Yeah, we forgot the
All
20
of
minutes
them.
where Trevor
I
rolled a
want
saving
to
throw for
every
each one of the
single
barnacle.
barnacles on his back.
barnacle.
We cut that out of the podcast. You're all welcome.
Yeah.
It's Malthias' turn.
What?
Dope. Okay.
That's wild.
The real fight is Josh's internal turmoil. If he wants to live with me, if I keep mispronouncing his name, that's the real fight.
Man, it just like there's a number of points and we'll keep going lower.
It started with this sounds like a good idea, and now it's just slowly getting to. When's he gonna forget my name?
So okay,
It's not my fault. I have dementia. I'm an old
how
man.
how far roughly?
This is in Dimension 20.
So
Oh,
okay,
sorry. No, I have dyslexia, not dementia. I got confused with the letters.
hey. So I'm trying to figure out
Pretty good.
how far it is underground.
Oh, hold on.
It's Josh. I'm sorry to keep
I
repeating
was
this, but it
literally
is how
gonna-
deep the Father's love is
No.
for us.
Yeah, we told you it's how deep Father's love for us.
There is no. If you're talking about how deep the water is, that's we haven't established that.
More than 100 feet.
How
More than
deep
100
you
feet.
going, Matthias? Matthias, how deep you going?
How deep is he? Is
Yes.
Is it deep to where I can't really see him, but only that he's in the water?
You can. The way I describe it to Matt is you see a shadow blacker than the water, like darker than the water moving within it.
Okay.
So you can't
not
make out
very
a
well.
form. You're not gonna be able to snipe his eyeballs out like some people, but
Yeah.
you get a general idea of where he is.
Am I the eyeball sniper?
Can I?
Not since
try
Ulamog dropped his
to-
longbow. on
I'm
the floor.
going to cast command.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll have to step up. I'm gonna step up. Step up. I'm gonna step up and cast command on the larger mass, and have him make a Wisdom 16 saving throw.
Cool.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay. What's your command?
My command is resurface.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Bad.
Bad
I'm
in a
the
nice way.
1 out of 5 dentists.
I don't know if I have anything else I want to do. I can't use my action to do the other thing because I just spent my action doing a spell. Okay. Did I succeed, by the way?
Maybe.
You'll never tell.
We'll see on his turn.
Okay. Cool.
Why is River facing a wall?
River just faced the
Casting
wall.
spells behind him.
Thought he had it all.
I will.
Lear witching over there.
I think I'm good. I will say again, hey, runes anywhere, bad place. He can activate them. Turnover.
You say turnover at the end of that?
No.
Or do you pull out like an apple turnover and go turnover and then start eating it?
And regain 12 health, yeah.
It is River's turn.
Okay. So the surface didn't work on him, right?
What? Your Microsoft Surface? It doesn't really work for
Still don't
anything.
get it.
I once read
Definitely
an
not
article
underwater.
when I was looking up if I wanted to buy a Surface or not. I read an article that said it was good for one thing, and that's charging your iPad. So there's that. That's the Microsoft Surface.
Dang. I mean it. So he's still
Well, it
underwater,
hasn't
right?
taken its turn yet.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it didn't have a chance to comply with the command if it worked.
Or not comply.
Oh, okay. Shoot. I took all. This is what happens when you're a fire person and someone just dives under the water. I'll just run up to the surface. Good, I can move my character. Let's see,
The
5,
Microsoft
10,
Surface.
15, 20, 25.
Charge your iPad.
And yeah, I will prepare to cast. If he surfaces, I will cast plant growth on his location.
Benjamin?
Right. Benjamin can. Yeah, right. Benjamin has a turn. So Benjamin, I'm using my bonus action to command Benjamin to take the prepare an action. Is that cool?
Hold an action.
Basically, can he like if the thing surfaces, he's gonna throw some fire at it.
On his turn, Jamin.
On his turn,
Yeah,
Jamin.
I use my bonus action to command him. Let me see. Let me read. In combat, it shows your initiative count. Takes blah, blah, blah. The only action it takes is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action to command it to take another action. Oh, it can be one stat block or some other action. There we are. So I am using my bonus action to command Benjamin on his turn to take the prepare an action turn of if he sees the monster, he gonna shoot it with some fire. My turn's over.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your name is Splike. I
Splike,
pronounced
that's
it
right.
correctly by accident.
That's my name.
My apologies.
Um,
Sploink.
so he's just gonna,
Kerplunk. Your name's
Yeah.
Kerplunk.
as he's going, he takes a step forward, goes, "Come here, you smelly beast," and he dives in, and then he like resurfaces again. And I meant Ulamok, and then goes back down, and and he just starts swimming. Do I see them? I'm in my habitat.
You
And his
are in your habitat.
Uh,
And while in your habitat, I would like you to make a perception check with advantage.
Yeah, I'm real confused how our paladin has a favored terrain. I don't get it.
yeah.
I have two
Ranger.
favorite terrains. I've
Yeah.
only used one of them once.
21.
You've only used your bow once too. High five.
I have
Rangers are
like
so cool,
two
man.
attacks on one
Rangers
thing.
are awesome, dude.
This is why I wanted to switch my class, but we never got to that.
Yeah.
You asked
21.
to switch your class in the middle of a campaign.
Listen, you can skip the
21!
class when we get to fancy high school.
Perception 21.
Fancy high school.
I wanted to
Session
switch
21.
my thing
Okay.
after session 4. I want to be clear.
That's your own fault.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So I would have only wanted to go 15 feet, because once I saw him, I'm going to cast. Hope it works, because I don't want to risk it. But compelled duel.
Yes.
I need him to make a wisdom save for me.
We found his weakness.
What's the DC?
It'll be a 13.
Okay.
Not very good, but
Good enough.
yeah.
How does he comply with all of these?
So you attempt.
He's not just drown himself.
Yeah. The creature you can see, basically it has disadvantage on attack rolls other than at me. And on top of that, it is compelled to attack me. So that should draw it towards me. And then once that happens, I'm probably I'm gonna stay. No, I'm gonna get back up here. Just for now, I'm gonna move up here. But yeah.
Do you shake off like a dog when you get out of the water?
No, I'm
No.
naturally wet all the time. So it's just just used to it. Yeah.
Me too. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ulamok, you can feel this thing.
Oh, that was sorry. That compelled duel was a bonus action. My bad. I'd hold
Okay,
action for when it
Sploink.
gets to me. Sorry, Sploink had one last thing to say. I thought that it was my action, so I'm
Dude,
gonna hold action for when he gets to me.
Malteus is literally sleeping right now. That's
Prepare
all
an
you're
action.
thinking.
That's it.
Prepare an action with a trigger.
You all literally prepared
That's
action.
how
And
you
turn.
got to do it.
End turn.
Mhm.
No, you can't just hold action. You got to prepare an action that you're doing
Prepare an
something
action.
with a
Well,
trigger.
I was going to attack him with my sword as soon as he surfaced.
When perfect.
When
There you
yeah,
go.
Yeah, whenever he got
Because
in
if he never surfaces, you never get your attack.
Yeah, like if he didn't have eyes, I would have wasted my.
Yeah.
Fair. And
No,
that's
I
the
got
that's
that.
the risk with preparing an action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or everybody just sits in a corner of the room for his actions the whole time.
Next time he breathes, I cast Witch Bolt.
Or an ally accidentally walks through the door that everybody's prepared an action to shoot at as soon as someone walks.
yeah,
through.
the second someone walks through that door, and
What's
it's
the
River,
troll
and
doing?
everybody just blasts him in the face. He's Ulamok. You feel the troll as he comes out of the swimming free fall and grabs onto the wall, and you can hear him muttering things, but it's more like a as he begins to climb the wall.
Nice.
And he climbs the wall and he pulls himself up onto the ledge. And you're
Beautiful.
up here.
Perfect.
Hold on. We got
Wow.
this.
Oh, he's floating. Ah,
Now,
Perfect.
hear me out, Ulamog.
nice.
You're on the back of this thing with a crossbow. You can kill your whole family. They would never know. They would think it was him. He climbs out of the water, and he's just like, my mother. I really don't care about her. I want to drunk and you. And he points at Spike, and he goes, "The queen's gonna have your head, and I'm gonna put it on a platter, and then I'm gonna give it to her, and she's gonna go, oh, thank you, son. This is so great." And he lifts up his right hand, and in his hand is a conch shell. That's what he's been scratching on all the walls with. And he just brings it down and smashes it against the ground. And when he does, everybody near water make me a dex saving throw, and anybody near a stalagmite make me a dex saving throw.
How near? Like right next to you?
Immediately next to.
So everyone.
Oh dang it!
Except
I'm not
for
hiding
me.
in a corner anymore. Oh no.
Except for me.
That's
and
gonna be
Benjamin.
13.
Instead of Dex.
Dex.
Am I next to you? No, I'm not.
Matthias is the only one 10 feet
Nat
from me.
20.
So that means I get a
Nice.
10 instead of an 8.
Yeah. I got a 13. Wee.
Yeah, it's time to take damage. Oh well.
Yeah, it happens. What did you get, Jordan?
13.
Matt, you're the only one not next. Oh wait, you are. You're next to stalagmites. Never mind. I lied.
Yeah, next slide.
Yo, Barshoon got a
Okay.
25. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25.
25.
I got a
All right,
7.
Matt got a 7. Jordan got a 13.
13.
River got a nat
Nat
20. Josh got a.
Why
10.
is he?
He got
I
a-
only said River, dude. That's the only one I remembered going through that list. Don't even with me right now. I could have called you McDonald's, okay? I called you McDonald, and I didn't call you McDonald. What'd you get?
Oh, I got a 10.
Okay, so everybody except for River is going to take damage.
And I don't.
And
He
River-
shouted armadillo, but he didn't.
River, you can move yourself 5 feet away from the edge.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, I can, but I can't. Like, there's Benjamin's there.
Well, you guys are hugging.
Straight back.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, just move through him. It's whatever.
Okay.
Okay, everybody take 11 damage
Ooh.
as stalagmites grow out of the edges of the entire like waterway. Like wherever the water and the earth touches, they just out. And wherever there are already stalagmites, they and sea urchin out another like layer.
Wow. You gonna place all those down?
No, it's way too much work. I mean, I probably should though, because eventually you guys are gonna have to get through this room. So yeah,
Yeah.
we'll just technically Jordan should take it 3 times.
No shot.
That's wild.
You'll see why.
Because you're surrounded by
Because he's
stalagmites.
surrounded by them.
Yeah, and the yeah.
Does that
A
mean I have
single spell
multiple
doesn't
deck saves?
trigger multiple saves normally.
Don't know what you're talking about. No, that means that he failed and he takes 3 times the damage. Alright. Something like that.
Sure.
I like the extra tall one right next to Jordan.
I don't know how that happened.
That's alright. I'm just messing with you.
He's then going to attempt to swat you off his back again.
Do we get our prepared actions? No,
Oh
that's what
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like doing prepared actions at the end of his turn, but we can do them now.
But the triggers.
Yeah, I know how it works. But the way I see it is they trigger after his action, and all of his actions technically happen at once because it's how the order works. Because it's his order. Does that make sense?
Mm.
That's why I typically do them at the end. But because he just did this and he's about to do another action, I'll let you guys take all yours. I don't remember what you all had. You have to remember.
Alrighty.
Did-
He already did.
Did he save my spell, by the way?
It seemed like he
Mm,
failed because he
Uh,
was.
Doesn't
no,
matter.
'cause
Do the
he's-
prepared actions now.
Screamed
Just do
at
the-
you
do the actions.
Yeah.
and then attacked you.
All right.
So- But he's still under the spell, so he has disadvantage on attacking Josh.
Okay.
do we want to go in order, or just do them?
Just go.
Okay.
Whoever has
Benjamin.
one, do it.
Benjamin Lugie, go. It's like a 22.
Benjamin Loogie.
How much damage?
Max damage again. Let's go, my boy. 9 damage.
Wow.
And then moss just spreads from like every corner where it is across the entirety of the ground. Whatever sort of kelp or seaweed are growing underneath the water in that chasm, 100 feet down in the same space, basically, except a little bit closer to him. So like here-ish. Wait, that's too far.
Is that plant growth?
Yeah, it's 100 feet.
Who are you, dude?
That I'm a druid. And
Wow.
just like all of these, like probably the stuff on his back like sprouts up even, et cetera, et cetera. All that saying, except for kind of the area where we're in right now, which I am specifically saying no, which is part of the spell. His speed is quartered. For every
Wow.
for every
5 feet.
4 feet he wants to move, he moves 1 foot.
What about Splunk?
It takes 4 feet of movement. Oh yeah, no, everyone in there, except for kind of this little corner that we're in. Yeah, so like where Spike is, and kind of let's see. Can I make a second one? Cool. So not, is it? It doesn't let me make a second one.
Everywhere
And
where
that
the
one's gone.
main crew isn't.
Yeah, so like roughly like not there, but yes over here. Sorry, you get the idea.
No, I don't. You just
okay,
took
yes,
it and just
here.
moved around the whole
Everywhere-
room.
Yes over
Hey,
here.
Joe,
Oh,
Joe,
I can do this.
put a
Yeah.
circle where it isn't.
Sorry, it's here, here. Yeah, that's a good point. It's not where we are. It's not here. It's not here.
There you
But basically the rest of the room.
Cool. Don't delete that.
Does that count as rough
go.
terrain?
Nice.
The
Anywhere
part
outside
in that
of there?
in that square, no. Outside, no, it is not rough terrain, meaning that it, I believe, also works with rough terrain.
Yeah,
There's
it
some
stacks.
nasty stuff you can do with like cleric spells that like it gets wild. But anyways.
Oh, you would like to move? Cool. Move a square. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd like to take the dash action? Still move 1 square.
Why
yeah,
do you
there's like
think everybody in every combat has power word death? I don't need to move to cast power word death, Joey.
no, that's very fair. But you can't move even if you wanted to.
Can't move the bodies if you can't move.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably, let's see. Yeah, with him being that close, I'd move this like back to here, I think. I'm trying to think. Let's 30 feet of movement. He gets to move 1. Wait,
Yep.
8. Yeah, he gets to move 1 square. So I think 2 rounds is enough to slow him down. Oh wait, unless he takes the dash action, in which case
The dashkin.
he can move
Yeah,
2 squares.
Bring it right back up to
to
Sporn.
Spike, to
Yeah.
Sporgan.
The spring.
Sure.
Sporlanko?
We'll back it up. Oh no, it's all gone.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I
here.
think we get the
There's
idea.
nothing here. There we go. we got it.
Okay,
That was
there
a
we go.
lot better. There we go.
It's over half a Spike's leg. Who else had actions?
That's it.
Not me.
I thought Jordan had a gun
Fucking
pointed
rough,
at
dude.
him.
No. It was just my sword. I had my sword drawn this whole time, so I didn't have my gun.
Oh. Does that mean you have to throw your sword at him?
It's
I have
Yep.
to throw my
You-
arm at him.
You're
By that
compelled to
logic.
throw your sword at him. You are overly compelled to stab him because you've been holding this action for so long.
I wish, but I can't move.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's gonna swat at Josh.
Let's go.
with disadvantage.
With
Your AC, please.
15.
disadvantage.
He goes to try to just squish ya, you
Yeah.
know. But as his arms go up, seaweed and kelp wrap around them and kind of pull them back down. Then he breaks the kelp and seaweed off of them as it's growing up and around him.
Cool.
But he does not smack you.
Sick.
No
Or shoot.
smack.
Sick. Can he make a wisdom 15 saving throw, please?
I don't know. He can't move.
His brain is a quarter slower, so divide your result by 4.
What spell are you casting?
A DC 15 Dissonant Whispers.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Well, see, I don't want to waste my delicious flavor. It's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
10 damage.
Okay.
But I'm not going to waste my creativity if it doesn't do anything, because then it doesn't have the effect in the first place.
Well, it does something. That's why I said do it.
Does something. Okay, thank you. Cool. Well, inside of this cave bog water troll's mind, he hears, "Your mom would definitely not approve. The queen is never going to be like your mom was. The queen will never love you like mom did." And then with my voice, "And I know my mom's proud of me." And he can take 10 psychic damage.
Oh my gosh.
He starts weeping about his mom being dead.
Yes, dissonant
Oh.
He's like, my mom's dead! And he just starts crying.
Whew.
Did he die?
No, he's crying. It's
What was
different.
that?
Nope.
Okay. Oh.
Alright,
Um,
Ulamog, it's your turn.
Yeah, that'll be all for me. I step back from the. Oh man, is Benjamin small? Can I share a space?
Benjamin, like I said, very long text thing. He is
If he's
not list small. He is small.
Oh yeah, I would like to be in Benjamin's space, away
Okay.
from the stalagmites and away from the water edge.
okay.
That will be all.
Because I was kind of like hanging on his back, kind of just stabbed in there. Can I pick myself up and then stand on the dagger and the yukla so I can then take my axe out and swing it at him?
I don't understand why you can't just attack things.
Because I am I'm on his back.
It's true.
Because this isn't a normal situation, Trevor.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an acrobatics check to stand on them.
Okay.
Don't fail.
I hope I don't.
I hope you do.
Acrobatics. That's a 15.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Screw it. This game makes no sense anyways.
Okay. I pull myself up, stand on the handles of my weapons that are dug into his back. I take my battle axe off my back, and I go for a swoop. That's a 18 to hit.
What's a
And
Ow.
then almost max damage. That is going to be 10 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled the wrong dice. That's a D. I'm doing two-handed. 10 damage. Same number.
Whoa, big numbers. You stand up on your weapons on his back. You grab your axe in both hands. You poise it like a golf club. Pull it back, swing it down, and take his head off.
Hey.
Yes!
All right.
Dunk to the ground. I would like you to make an athletics check as you fall with his flailing body.
Oh, wonderful.
Tuck and roll.
That is a 6.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Hold on, I'm gonna roll some damage for you. You take
Cut
He
off
only
it.
Defended
moves
belly
at a quarter of the speed.
He's not moving anywhere.
He doesn't
He
fall out of quarter.
How much
you
did-
fall.
it was
you
2
fall
damage?
onto the beautiful pile of moss.
2
You
damage?
take 3 damage. 3 damage.
Okay.
He as his head hits the ground, for a moment you hear, "Yeah, the creed, you bubbling idiot!" and then you see. And it falls over and it lands on top of all of the stalagmites. And they just impale his
Oh.
body.
Oh.
And you see a lone teal roll down his eyes.
Like,
Of the rolling
As
head.
it's on the
Yeah,
ground.
the rolling
yeah,
head.
yeah.
And like it comes to a stop and goes,
Yep. Oh.
oh,
Dead.
Hey guys, I did it! I did it! He's dead.
He's
Look.
so proud.
I'm like dodging all the spikes, and it's like, I didn't see it.
I pick up the head by whatever
It looks
barnacle
like
or hair.
He fell on no, it looks like he fell on the spike. He must have tripped on all the moss. Nice job, Riva.
I pick up the head and be like, Spike.
It's a
Those
sharp
are
stalagmite.
those are some sharp spikes right there. What can I tell
And then
you?
I compare the blood on my axe. Just like,
Oh yeah, did he bleed?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
I
Look, Spike, oh, sorry, I forgot. I have a slight accent now. Plus a cold. Oh, this is great. Are you there? Okay. Look, Spike, I hope this isn't like sacrilegious to your god. I think I hate water now. I feel like that spell would have been a lot more useful in the ocean, but also, we almost drowned. We got attacked by like ocean priests. This
It's a
thing
bad day
like
for ya.
swam around the water.
Yeah.
River, why
I
did you
understand.
not use that spell while we were trying to get to land as fast as possible?
I thought about
Because-
it, but it deals damage to whatever it hits with stuff, so I didn't want to destroy the boat.
Because when I'm at the wheel, why would you even need to
Also
waste?
that. See, because I was able to use fire stuff. That's
Come on.
my thing.
But you're
Okay.
kind of polar opposites. Ulamog, good job. I'll
Now there
I'll
are
give it to you.
tons of
I didn't
rocks,
see
Very
it,
cool.
but I'll give it to
and
you.
I
Well
don't
done.
like American Ninja Warrior.
Don't you mean
This music got
Eberron
really
Ninja
loud.
Warrior?
I
don't.
mean,
Mo-
Eberron,
We should
Monk
sh-
Warrior.
Yeah,
should
Eberron
probably
monk
be-
fighter.
working our way through.
Downtown,
this
walking
mess.
fast, faces past, homebound.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
uh,
sorry about the plans.
Bump, dump, dump.
And I just like bippity boppity boop. I am the ocean.
I collect all my weapons.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
River,
scattered.
I don't know
all
if you
throughout.
can clean all this up, but
No.
Yeah,
you
hold on,
I'm
hold on,
sorry.
hold on. Matthias.
Hi.
How'd you get over there?
Can we snap and get to the next section?
I just want a good reason. How'd you get over there?
Oh, I mean, if you need some help,
the
I
passage
can.
of time and effort and
That's
sweat.
the answer I wanted.
Thank you.
It takes
I mean,
20 minutes.
I can raise
Everybody
the water
takes
up
the
and we
20.
can swim.
I like that
Spell's
plan.
still going.
I think Benjamin would be gone by now.
He lasts an hour.
He lasts an hour, yes, but you summoned him while you were on this ship.
That's fair.
Yeah, and then we're gonna say it takes time to get through this room actually because
All
there's
right.
spikes
I hope
literally
that was the boss battle
everywhere.
because I'm out of spells and I'm out of wild shapes.
You
Wait, no, I'm not.
guys-
Not yet. I
Y'all,
was gonna
y'all
be out of wild
wish.
shapes because I was gonna have to turn into like a crocodile or something to be useful in that fight.
That was literally the first room.
I know.
Was that the boss battle?
I'm well
Freaking
aware.
frick.
Oh.
No, it was just a troll.
Let's keep going, guys.
Next
I'm
room,
glad we
everybody move
made
down
it,
there.
made it past that. That was so fun. 20 minutes of going through water and rocks. Man, we bonded so much. Oh, look, the next room.
I can't
Matthias,
move. Oh wait, that's right.
You
'cause I
saved
did.
Ulamog
I have geometry.
again. So props on that.
I think
put
we've
up my
all
fist
grown
for a
as
pound.
people. Oh, look.
Oh, I give.
Oh, look,
No,
more
not
spike.
you. This
Oh.
guy saved your life. You were going
Oh,
to
all right,
drown
sorry.
underwater.
He held his breath. I
He
saw him
was
go.
going to pull you down because you decided to hop on him instead of staying safe in the corner and shooting arrows at him.
But
you
hey,
hopped on him and he,
He
went way
wasn't
down.
in archery
and
like you were.
Matthias
Okay.
cut off
brought
the
him
head.
back up.
Ar- Listen, I may be
Can
a
we-
master hunter, but that doesn't mean that archery is my best feat.
Yeah, in the middle of you guys just shouting in the middle of this dungeon.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we just
Yeah, 'cause
scream
we're all
at
arguing.
each other. We're just
Absolutely.
walking through dungeons that are full of enemy
100%.
trolls.
We're
Um,
we're ranting.
Yeah. Yep. The vent. No, you guys walk up to this room and you are all shouting at each other about the last fight. And as you are abruptly like, what word do I use?
Interrupted.
Aw,
Interrupted. Hey.
English.
Oh
You know
gosh,
what?
you didn't have to say that in the middle
That
of
was
Trevor's
good.
talk.
That was good. Inspiration dice for you. Here you go.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah, you only get one of those.
Yay.
You are interrupted by the jettison of a geyser of water, just and then it and rains back, and you look out upon this giant pool of water, that the water boils, and you see these. Another one goes off and drops back down. How would you like to get across the room?
Before anyone says it, I can't do that again.
Oh yeah.
I would
So
like.
just a big old geyser in the middle?
No. The
Several.
geysers.
Oh, just everywhere. Okay.
Yep. All the water is boiling. There is definitely hot water underneath here. Everybody is hot.
Yeah,
Suggestion.
got it.
Rope trick.
Suggestion.
Suggestion.
Ulamog, you need to put that spell on the back burner. Okay. Me and Barshun are okay with fire. I don't know, River, if you have anything like that, but we're okay with fire, at least more than you guys are. So
Right.
let's just go first.
I've pulled my robe up to my knees, and I'm dangling my feet like off the edge into like the spa temperature water. I'm chilling. I'm getting some real exfoliation on these calves.
Mm.
That is
There's-
what Barshun is doing.
There's a little bit of cave mud, like on the wall, and you
Oh, I
kind of grab
spread
that,
that.
and you,
Oh yeah.
and it's like a very sensual moment where Matt, like, Barshun puts his leg out and like goes all the way down it, and everyone notices his legs are shaven. What a weirdo. Matt's
Does he
fun
take
fact for
damage?
this week: Matt has actually shaved his legs before. I want everybody to know that. And it creeped me out.
Vindictive, by the
I
way.
did not use
does
a
he take
razor
damage?
because razors are
Does
awful.
he take damage? No, it's you have heat resistance. You're a tiefling, right?
I mean, yeah, we have.
Also,
we have
this is
resistant
like
fire. Yeah.
downstream from the.
He's not like putting his
Like I'm
like
not
over
on
the
the
geyser as
geyser.
it's shooting out.
Don't get me wrong,
near
it's
it.
hot. It'll sear you, but it's not like it's not lava yet
Okay.
until you get through
It's like-
halfway.
It's like if you put the shower like full on hot right away.
It's like if you're in one of those rain showers with the really big heads, and then you pull that
Yes.
on full on hot, and then mom goes,
Mm.
"Hold on, flushing all the toilets in the house."
Wow.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's pretty bad. Glad I'm a tiefling. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go first, and I'm assuming Barshun is following behind me, and we're gonna try to scope out how frequently these geysers go off.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Moving.
There. Go ahead. Yeah, get moving. Go on in there. One to your right goes off. You can tell once you're into. We'll put you here. We'll say you jump the gap. You make it. You're fine.
Yay.
Barshun as well. Where's Barshun at? There are 6 geysers in the room that you can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When each one goes off, it kind of splashes all of the stones around it and then rains that hot water back down, which to you just feels like warm water. To anyone else would feel like searing hot kettle water.
To
Can I
swim in
make
the
a
Indian Ocean.
perception check for
Please?
any living creatures?
Oh, please do.
Hmm. 7.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Nice.
I make a persuasion check then, based on this information from Matthias, with a 11. Please, my friends, my ground-dwelling, steam-expelling friends, if you could put a pause for a short amount of time, so that we can cross, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I tell them like there's
Wait, hold on.
creatures causing the geysers to go off. When you can tell them to
Just
stop.
look over to you.
And you're talking to the creatures that control the geysers, not the geysers themselves, right?
No, it's the creatures that
Oh,
control
okay.
the geysers. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, then yeah, whatever
for-
Matthias tells me.
For a second, it almost seems like, wait, they didn't go off again, and then one erupts because you just counted to 10 wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh shoot, I thought you
Shoot,
were more persuasive than
Put
that.
7 before 14.
There's
Wait.
just some goblin down there just sweating, pulling levers and just different pulleys. Just
He's got a snorkel on.
yeah.
I hate this job.
It's nuts.
They told me it came with full benefits. That's
we-
where nuts went.
Can we talk about how Jordan just said there's a goblin down there sweating, like underwater, and he's sweating?
There's a little cavern. There's like a little air
Yeah.
bubble.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
pulling levers and yeah.
There's like a
Oh.
dribble tunnel going from geyser
Yeah.
to geyser. He just runs.
You think I wouldn't be so junky with all the heat, but all pavone, you know? It's all the cannolis in the snack room.
And keeps running.
I would like
Oh.
to take this time to, like, give them direction on when to move and when to stop, to not
Yeah.
get hurt.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's not really a check for that. You know, you've passed all of your checks.
Well, it's kind of more like we have to make checks with advantage kind of thing, probably.
Yeah.
Or checks with.
Everyone, stay close to me. That way, I can best protect you as we
Well-
move.
I would like to make an investigation check to investigate the pattern at which these erupt.
Thank you. There we go.
Investigate. I roll an investig 8.
Oh gosh,
Guys, just give me 1 second.
guys, we're so good at this.
He's no longer playing with us ever again.
I mean,
That's-
Oh, okay, cool.
Joey willingly left us and will never return to this. Oh, dang it.
no.
He dove into the deep to resuscitate him.
I think about rolling down in the deep.
With your 8, you get it down with about like a 6-second variable. Cause you didn't get a great investigation check, but you count the
Yeah.
first time, you go, all right, and then one goes off, you go, wait, oh wait, 1, 2, and you're off just slightly, but it's enough that you're definitely able to figure this out. Who's teleporting? I just saw it. Who's rope
No,
tripping?
I was just seeing how far it was.
I can see the glow in Josh's eyes. He's trying to rope trip right now.
The goal in my eyes being the reflection off the screens. 'Cause I'm the only nerd with glasses.
Ah, nerd. Everybody yell at him for a second.
Josh.
And NASA glasses!
You're
I know.
tall.
Wow, we all should have done it at one time, but everybody went one by one. And now it's just weird.
Now
the
I
hat-
can't
yeah.
see anything.
That's cool.
You are all blurry.
We no longer exist.
Why is there 2 Joeys?
I mean, based on all the information we've gotten, if you're sort of kind of directing us,
Yeah.
I step up to like, I could
Yeah.
kind of jump to here, right? Ish, maybe. I mean, I'm just booking it. I'm just like, as soon as they're like, boom, 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 like I trust them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go one by one. You listen to their directions. I don't see a reason why you guys want to get across.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yay! We make it across.
I was gonna put sharks in the water, but I didn't because I already did that once. You know.
I was
Never the
wondering
same
whether
bit
Joe
twice.
was going to turn into a shark in that first room
I was
That
thinking
was
about
before
it.
you did the water
That would have
thing.
been pretty cool. Am I right?
Am I right, ladies?
That was my next move. If he hadn't surfaced, I'm gonna turn into a crocodile and go down there and fight him.
Oh,
Because again, all my
Very
magic is fire. You can't blast a. I mean, you can. It just almost definitely does not work very well.
Hey guys, let's be super stealthy going into this, whatever we're going into. So, AKA, stop freaking yelling at me.
It's a
I was
cave.
saying, good
Wouldn't,
job.
It's not about
wouldn't,
you.
wou- wouldn't they have noticed that the echo would be coming down the entire
I mean, the
cabin?
I
Geysers
don't
were
know
pretty
what
loud,
what
maybe they
echo.
didn't.
I don't know acoustics.
What if it's masked
Or
with
just
all the
shushed
guys?
us? Sorry, was that in
No,
that-
you guys are all just talking really loud. You know, just trying. I'm trying to reinforce Josh's point of be quiet.
Oh.
Stealthy.
Sorry, I thought that was a character in this next room that just
Yeah,
shifts us.
yeah, that character is you.
And I almost had a heart attack.
Do you want to sneak into this room?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And do it. You can do
would
it. I
like-
believe in you.
I would like to, before stealth checks are active, I would like to put my emboldening bond on myself, on Spike, and on Ulamak. We all have a D4 to any D20 when we are within 30 feet of one of the three of us.
Sick. Would we like? I have one spell slot available if we want to use Pass Without a Trace. Just
Ooh.
really up our stealth.
I mean, this is the
I
time
think
No
that's
to
a
do
very
it.
good
no one
choice.
say their stealth check if that's what we're doing.
That's what
Because I've already rolled
that-
mine.
That's what I'm
I think that is
asking.
the right.
So do we want to? Yes.
That's up to you.
Nope.
You're
I
one
think
casting
it's
it.
a perfect use of it.
Okay. Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Everybody has a +10 to their stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
Now announce your stealth.
Spike and Ulamak, don't forget about the D4.
Oh, thank the Lord. God is good. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Uh,
Yes, God. Thank
I
you.
got a 24.
And
Dang.
My total is 28.
nice.
I have a total of 17,
You got 16.
but I rolled a natural one.
Wow, you're clumsy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you love when I just?
dream?
If it's all right, I think I would use my last thing to summon Burnsman kind of behind us. Tell him to stay back so he doesn't mess with our stealth. But I think I would bring him.
No, he can get a +10 as well. I think.
I mean, he could. Yeah, I'm just in character. He's probably gonna roll
Yeah.
better than me, but
Oh.
he'd kind of stay to the back of our party.
It's every creature I choose within 30 feet of me. So yeah, he can have a +10 to his
Right.
stealth.
I mean, I don't think we.
Man,
wanna-
but he is a floating ball of fire.
Yeah. So that, but
But audibly, he can't make any noise.
very true. And we probably don't want to wait 10 minutes for me to ritual cast find familiar, right? Yeah, probably not. Or is that normal cast? That might be normal cast.
It's
Yeah,
normal
no.
cast if it's a spell slot.
I think Owlcast is out. Owlcast. Sorry,
Owlcast.
Owlbert is out of this adventure. It's okay.
I rolled a 19.
Beautiful.
Cool. All right, y'all are stealthy as heck.
Kind of leading the way into here. Can I sneak around the corner and like up here?
I'm going to
Uh,
describe the room before you enter
please.
it,
Oh yeah, please
because
do.
that's part of my job.
Please do. That'd be great.
A dimly lit room lies in front of you. There are stalagmites here, like in the other area. And there are multiple statues within this room. You can see them because I put them on the table. And there's a pool of water in this room, and no, it is not boiling.
Is that a rat man?
Might be.
Frogman.
Okay, now do what you're gonna do.
Okay.
That's the wrong master.
So I just wanted to walk.
Go first.
Oh, it's cool they disappear with line of sight. That's cool that you have that there. Are those ones on either side of me statues? As I like walk forward into the
They
room.
don't react to you coming into the room.
They're not react juice. They don't react to you.
Okay. I
Yeah.
stealthily.
I don't like any of this.
I stealthily
I chew.
walk over to this.
Boop.
Okay.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I recognize any symbols on this man's uniform?
Sure.
Would that be investigation or perception?
The investigation.
Investigation. Okay, that's going to be a 16.
Okay. There's nothing specific about him that you can like notice. There's a crest on his shield, but your best guess is probably the crest of a house. He was probably a knight.
Okay.
Um,
It appears to be a humanoid figure.
Yes. And upon a closer investigation, you realize he's not made of stone or marble, or any kind of rock. He's made out of salt.
Okay. Cool. I go back to the entryway.
You're muted, Joe.
I go
Thank you.
back to the entryway and describe what I saw to my brothers.
Okay, so it's like in the paint. So it's like in the painting.
Yeah.
So, safe to assume there is Mother here.
Probably.
And Mother is probably what made the statues in some secondary
Queen.
cause.
Thank you, Matthew said, mother.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Weirdos.
Queen.
His
mother
mom's
doesn't
dead.
Love him.
Queen.
Wait.
Sorry.
I forget his relationship. It's complicated.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very
it is,
complicated.
yeah.
I'm gonna kind of.
Yeah, we don't want
I'll
to
hit
wait.
her
Doesn't
anymore.
matter. He's dead now.
I'm
So,
gonna step a little bit forward and.
He's dead 4 now.
The description on perception is trying to unless you spot, hear, or otherwise detect the presence of something. So
Mhm.
since it's kind of dim light and I don't have dark vision, I'm gonna sort of step forward to the stalagmites,
Might.
Might.
and just kind of close my eyes and just listen forward to see if I can hear anything other than maybe just drips of water from cave or something like that, but
Mhm.
some sort of being in here. It's a nat 20 plus 7.
Oh,
Beautiful. Okay, so move yourself up to the stalagmites.
Okay. You take 27 points of damage.
Yep, they fall on you and you die.
I'm all the way in the back.
I got you.
Thank you.
You are glaring through the stalagmites. And we're gonna go through what you see real quick.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 salt statues.
Yeah.
The 7th one, the one I pointed at last,
Yep.
is most definitely a Warforged. This Warforged, you can tell from looking at them, they all almost look like they were put into place, like they were in the middle of doing something when they froze. So nobody's just in a regal stance.
Yeah.
They have their swords above their heads, their spears pushed out. There's one in the corner that has a wand and it's out like he's casting something.
Does it look like they're interacting with the environment too? Like one is like has their arm like on a.
Yeah, it looks like they got
Okay.
frozen in place where they are.
Okay.
And the Warforged has in one hand, to his side, you can see some light that like comes down from a shaft in the ceiling, gleaming off of it. A shield that
Not turned to salt.
not turned to salt, that is so shiny it's almost reflective.
Okay.
And in the other hand, he has his hand like this, like against his chest. There's a box. And with that, with your nat 20, in the dim light of the room, you see something you see the water kind of move.
No, not again.
Oh, what just happened?
the water moved.
Oh, no, I
Just
lost
said.
everything. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you see the water move. Kind of like it's like a really smooth glide,
Yeah.
like the way it goes. And then you see something start to come out of it. If I can get it to lift. I apparently cannot make this one lift.
Oh.
I tried to get it to Uber.
There we go.
Is it one shark?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shark King.
It's sleek. It's as it comes out like head. It has apparatuses on its head. It looks like hair, but it almost looks like dreadlocks. And then it has this very sleek black green patterned scale skin. And you see as it comes all the way out of the water that it has a serpent's tail and it has no legs.
Oh my goodness.
and it comes up right to where the Warforged is. And you can see it kind of take a hand and put it out and like outstretch and like touch the Warforged and like stroke its face. And then you see those dreadlocks almost move around its head and like examine, almost like as it examines. And then it goes, and you watch as its finger comes down and it grabs that box and it opens it. And when it does, there is a eerie, haunting, the best way to describe it is a rusted version of a lullaby starts to play in the room. And you get a better look at that box. There are two there's like a mother and a father and a child, and they have their arms around the child, and you can see the back of the box. On the back of it, it says Jeremiah. And this tune plays as this creature slithers its way onto the land and then begins to slither its way through the room.
All right. Nobody make any sudden noises. Do I know what a Medusa is?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know. Let's find out. Nature check or Arcana?
Or history.
Or sleight of
go.
hand.
I mean, I'm better at nature, but
Yeah, let's go. No, let's actually go with a nature check because it's
Okay.
a naturally
snake.
occurring
It's
creature.
almost
I really
It's
wish
16.
that like dungeoneering was still a scare. I don't know why it's not.
yeah,
I liked
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I never know what to
Just
say
like-
when it comes to
like
monsters.
monster lore or like something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, because it would make sense. What have I
Yep.
encountered before?
Uh,
What'd you get?
16.
Okay. You have heard stories.
Yeah.
About creatures like this, and they have rightly and unrightly, justfully and unjustfully called them Medusa.
Mhm.
So, but you remember an older man who spoke of. You remember one night specifically traveling. You and Barshun got split up, almost like a refugee camp outside one of the cities, waiting to get in. And you sat around a fire, and there was this like hooded figure who sat the whole night. And when everybody else left, you guys began to like. He heard you all night swapping stories with people. And when everybody left, you remember him telling you like, "Do you want to hear of true horror?" And he tells you the story of a Medusa, and he tells you that its gaze is so powerful it turned his companions to stone. And you remember specifically asking, "Well, how did you make it out then?" And he pulled back his hood, and you saw he had no eyes.
All right. So what we gotta do is gouge out our eye. No.
It's one way to get away.
Do I make the connection with the shield, from that and the perception, or not? Not quite.
Possibly.
I
you-
just don't want to medicate.
You do notice it's the only weapon he's wielding.
Oh dang. Okay.
Because he's wielding that and he's holding the box, which means he was probably trying to get the box.
Okay. That tracks. That makes more sense. I thought he was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right. So, Percival, that's not his name. Charn's in the middle there. He's got a real shiny shield. I think he was using it so he didn't have. Right. Slytherin thing, another beast in the water. Thank your god for that, by the way. Also, Trevor, very cool. A water snake Medusa. That's so cool, and I'm so angry that I've never thought of
Mhm.
anything like that before. It looks like he was trying to steal the music box. I mean, there's all the other people in here too. I'm guessing maybe they were trying to do the same thing. So I'm thinking also the Medusa was like getting all real lovey-dovey on the music box. So I'm thinking that the music box might be our way out of here. And Charn was trying to use the shield so that the lizard lady, if you look at her, she turns you to stone. It's real bad. So don't look at her. I might have a solution for that. I can sort of channel myself through Benjamin. I can't really see, but he he can sort of channel some of my power through him. So I'm all right there. But yeah, don't look at her. Even if it means he can't attack as well. I don't think from the story, they're not like they have probably claws or like some sort of like weird poisony thing that they do, but it's not like they're a big burly monster that's gonna like wreck you. Like their main thing is the fact that they turn you to stone. From his story.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
because once he removed his own eyes, he was able to escape.
Oh, okay.
Did,
Oh god,
did
I
you,
thought he was just
did you
blind
say how
going
they
in.
turn people
And he
to
was just
stone?
like a charity case for the adventuring party. Or like a divination wizard, one of the two. That's a
Did-
cool character.
Did
Yeah,
you
sort
say
of.
how it turns people to stone? Like out
Oh, if you
loud?
look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't look at it. If you got any sort of like area of effect, any sort of abilities, any sort of alphabets that affect an area,
I can find the sense of water in anything, so as long as it's within 10 feet of me, I'm all
that's
set.
wild. You probably just like close your eyes and just go wild then.
Blind fighting
Yeah.
at a game.
Also,
I forgot
can
about
anyone undo magic? Can we bring Charn back?
that.
I don't know if I'm strong enough for something like
I-
this.
I've got. So here's the thing. I used a lot of myself in our past few battles. I can do one more thing. I'm thinking potentially if we kill the thing, maybe its magic will be done, and then maybe the thing will come back, or we just come back here tomorrow, and we just. I feel like you sort of connected psychologically with how to destroy that creature in the first room, so we could even just sort of run past him, and then I'll have
That's
enough
pretty fun.
sort of oomph to help out. And I have 1/3 level spell slot left. But the thing is, if I use it on him, I can't use my power to bring you back if something goes wrong. That's
can-
also
I've got
revivify.
plenty left. I've got some left.
All right, so that's a
And
possibility.
that's if I don't help you at all.
Or
Got it, yeah.
Shun,
Huh?
make me a medicine check.
I love drugs.
Now the thing is, I don't know.
11?
Just
Yes.
the sort of anti-magic that I can do, it doesn't necessarily always work on like innate abilities. So I'm not sure how it would affect this certain snake. Maybe.
I probably would have heard of something like this, and I know that it's something that I eventually can do, but I can't. And if I can't do it, you probably can't do it. We
One
both have to
other
be more
option
powerful for more reliable
Is
solutions.
this creature possibly intelligent enough to be reasoned with? Or at least charmed?
Something that can do this probably has defenses for that.
I sent you a message, Matt.
Honestly, from the way, I mean, can I do an insight check on the creature to see if it looks like a person who could be reasoned with, or some weird monster that seems obsessed with a music box?
I'm not going to make another check, but I'm going to, from deducing from your action with it, just watching it and observing it for a minute, it doesn't move about like a monster would, where it wants to crush everything in its path, or it's almost like it cherishes the
Okay.
statues it has.
Got it. Seems almost like a crazy person, sort of obsessed with collecting stuff. I mean, that the other dude was crazy too. He was like, "We're gonna make more statues for the queen." I feel like she's kind of obsessed with her own collection, but maybe if there's something else we could give her to get Charn back. But also, there's a bunch of other people here that maybe we should get back.
Probably.
But also, if we end the time loop, do they all get deleted anyways? I don't know.
Also, probably.
Unless that weird, like, regeneration engine works, in which case, probably
So,
not.
here's what I can do. I've got something really that will cover this entire room. And if you are in this room, and you're not just at the very far end away from me, there's a butt ton of stuff that she cannot do to you. However, unfortunately, the one thing that ability does not include is petrification. So she could
okay.
still do that, but she can't really do anything else as far as an effect to you.
Okay.
If
I
we
mean-
want to go in and try to talk, I can
mean,
make sure she doesn't do
would-
something crazy.
We've come this far. I'll just close my eyes as long as someone could get me just close enough to be right up there with it. I can fend for myself.
Right. So
Just
do-
whenever someone makes a move, I'll cast it. I can have it up for 10 minutes.
There's kind of two ways to approach this from where we're at right now. Right now we have the element of surprise, or we try to negotiate. We either strike her down where she stands before she can even see us, or we try to talk to her.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
One
No,
person,
I-
one person should step out and try to talk to her while
That's
the rest
a
of
better
us.
plan. I was kind of
wait
putting
and hide.
all the chickens in one basket and all the eggs in the other one,
Now
and
here's the
instead
thing.
you're sort of
Here's the thing.
mixing them up. That's
I have
much
two
better.
options basically.
Yeah.
No, three. Option number one, I have the spell that makes all of you impossible to be blinded, charmed, or no, it has advantage against the save on
Okay, still
blinded,
good.
charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
Got it.
Unfortunately, not petrified.
That's
but,
okay.
Or we could forgo that. That goes for 10 minutes, and it basically covers the whole room.
Dang.
Or I can banish her, and it gives us 1 minute to figure out how to get Charn out.
Yeah.
Or we could send one person in, and I can ready Resilient Sphere and hope that her gaze effect does not penetrate the sphere and turn the person to stone. Because
So
really nothing gets through that sphere.
I want to be clear though. You can only do one of those three things.
One of those options. Those are all 4th level spells.
Okay.
One
I
other
I
quick
am
one.
just so you know,
Yeah.
offensively, I am almost tapped. I have a 1st level spell slot and a 2nd level,
Yeah.
which I mean I could really just use those for smite. That's sort of what I'm planning on doing, but I just want you to know that's sort of where I'm at, because I didn't think earlier when I used Channel Divinity that it only lasts a minute, and now it's gone. So yeah, but so you know.
Another option, we wait till she goes back in the water. I may chant the box from 30 feet away. But that'd probably take a stealth or a sleight of hand.
It's
I think
it's also in a statue of salt. I don't think
Right.
it's movable.
Just an option.
Also, realistic possibility that there's layer actions here.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I think the best option is for one of us to probably approach.
Yeah.
Or
probably.
or maybe one or two of us to approach just in case.
I think whoever approaches it has preferably. Barshun, do you have many capabilities left or no?
I mean, I'm pretty attractive, so
You know what I mean.
yeah, I've got a little bit of, you know,
Well, you're the
a little bit
persuasive.
more.
You're the persuasive one.
Is my
But if I put
flex.
the sphere on you, then you can't cast spells outside of it either. So at the cost of protecting.
Here's what
you-
I'm thinking: the old banishment thing. That's a real killer for me. Number two, we should take Charm back with us. I've heard about people trying to undo petrification like this and having some success.
Well, I know the spell. It's just I don't know it yet. I know of it. I don't have it.
Okay, so we take Charm with us. We take the box with us. I can go and we can try to get it done easy peasy with my masterful good looks and talented linguistics.
And
If
and
that
Mr.
goes sour, please banish her immediately.
That's probably the. I think that's the. I think here's our order of sorry, whispered. I think here's our order of operations. You walk in, maybe even with Spike, just so Spike can
Ooh.
get a little bit closer,
Yeah, I actually,
and
I was, yeah.
and so
Continue,
that you
sorry.
can sort of use your just charm and aura to sort of help him resist any sort of things that they might try to do to you. And the paladin AoE plus to saves thing. So I think the two
Yeah.
of you walk in, you talk to her. Also, both you are charisma-based characters. So that was in character, by the way. So you walk in, you talk to her. If that doesn't work, you banish. If that doesn't work, I shoot a big old blast of fire at her.
Balshun, if you just want to be safe and stay back here, I'm
Here's-
totally
he-
willing to put myself
my
out there
fear.
because I'll
Here's
just
my
close
fear
my
with-
eyes.
Here's my fear with two people. If we send one person out, and even if you close your eyes, we can't be naive as to think that the one thing is that this creature's main weakness is, oh no, if they close their eyes, she probably has an ability to make you open your eyes and look at her.
Oh, potentially.
So, if one person goes out, I can put a resilient sphere around that person so that nothing happens to that person, no matter what. Even if they look at it, no effect gets through the sphere
Oh,
at all.
my
What if you
apologies.
blind me?
I mean, that's all.
I can do that.
No, I think he meant.
But
type
that
of
only
magic.
lasts a minute.
Maybe you just do that death spell on yourself, and we just throw your corpse over towards her.
No. Spike, let me blind you, and let me guide you, and you can still sense to protect me, yes?
I mean, if You're
I think
saying if
I'm
we
on page
come
with Matthias. We should send one person.
So that your spell only
Yeah.
affects one person, not an area out of the cleric spell.
Resilient sphere only goes around one person.
Okay, sorry. I
That's
thought it was
his-
a big old AOE crazy.
The
thing that I've never heard
AOE
of.
is the effect that gives advantage to a bunch of different effects.
Okay, cool. But
Yeah.
it only gives that advantage to that
Yeah.
one individual.
I mean,
Okay,
if we
thought it
still
was
want to
a
Devon
type.
Spike and
No,
then have
so-
Spike go.
Resilient
But-
sphere is a sphere that no effect can go in and out of it. And you
Okay.
can't harm that person in it at all. The AoE is Aura of Purity, which means anyone within that 30 foot of me gets advantage on pretty much every effect that can happen to
Okay.
them, except for petrification.
Got it.
I'm down for whatever. Just
You know what? I have confidence in all of you. Hold that for management. So, like, if this doesn't work for me, straight up banisher, grab me, grab Charn, grab the box, get out the dodge,
Okay,
and I'll go out there on my own.
don't go 30 feet more from me.
yeah.
Sick.
So
Wait,
just
before you
just
go,
Balshun.
before you go, can we establish some sort of like word that you can shout? Because again, we can't really be watching you. Otherwise, we might get.
I
turned
have to.
stone.
I have
Okay,
to be
you
at least
got to.
watching the area. I don't have to look
That
at her.
makes sense.
The
but
rest
I
of us
can
still
see
have
her
the
in my
stealth.
peripheral.
The rest of us still have the bonus of
True,
stealth.
but
We can
I
remain
think
hidden.
even if you look at her, even if she's not looking at you, it's possible.
I'm just gonna look at Barshun, and I can see her through
Okay.
my peripheral, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
look at her.
Okay, good.
I guess.
Can you say like, Barshun, if it goes bad, can you say like, barbecue, and then Matthias, if it goes bad for you, can you say like, I mean, I guess also barbecue, or like
If
some
it goes
word.
bad for me, I'll turn around and look at you.
Well, okay, that's better.
He's not going anywhere.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but I can't be looking over there, so I need to pre-aim my spell.
I mean,
And
if,
then
if
not
something goes
look
bad
at
for
it.
me, I'll be stoned. That's your
Okay,
cue.
if you turn to stone, oh, that'll be my trigger.
Okay.
No, yeah. Okay,
I'm gonna try to stealth to get an advantageous position.
good call.
Or on the other side.
I'm staying right where I am.
Yep.
Next
I'm
to
just
these
gonna
stalagmites.
prep a I'm gonna take out my amulet and prep a fireball through the stalagmites to basically a circle 5 feet in front of their position and then going backwards. Am I?
I want to
feel like
get all the way over.
I feel like I should be a
here.
little concerned about Charn.
Good lord, what are you doing?
I want to move like 80
Where are you
feet.
going?
Get
Stay by
back.
the entrance.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
I wasn't. I was saying.
Remember
gotta
when
get
you
out of
pulled out your
dodge.
weapons and jumped on a troll? This is
We're
very
not-
close to the same thing.
We're not fighting this thing at all.
Okay.
No.
At
No,
least
there's
not
What?
today.
Get
chance of
over
fighting.
here.
Today's not the day. Tomorrow, sure. Today's not the day.
The goal. Well, no. So my reasoning was if I can go over there and hide, remain stealthy, something goes wrong, I run over, jump the gap, grab, and we run out. It like there's not a time of having to get there and get
Well,
back.
that's true. Yeah,
That
we do
m-
need to grab Charn if we want to.
Yeah, my thought is I can grab Char and grab whatever happened, or whoever turned this.
If we're trying to grab Charn, that is a good idea. Do we want to grab Charn or not?
Yeah.
I think if the banishment goes well, just grab the statue and
Well, no,
run.
that's 100% what I. But my goal was to be waiting in
Yeah.
a closer position. So if something.
We'll have a full minute
No.
if the banishment
stay
works.
in the.
assuming
stay
they
in
don't-
the
I don't-
entrance.
I don't think. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But that whole walkway is open. There's no way that she doesn't see you.
There's. She
She's
can
probably
move.
very perceptive.
Can I swap? I'm not doing fireball. I'm gonna do scorching ray because I am a little concerned about destroying Charn's salty statue.
Okay, I think we got a plan. Bastion, no more than 30 feet.
Is
Ooh, pull out my dulcimer.
Let me double check. Okay, yes. Holy crap, I'm freaking shaking. Freaking hate petrification bullcrap. You know we don't have greater restoration, you
Mhm.
evil
I'd
DM.
love to resolve this, but I
Yeah,
have work
anything
early
to get
tomorrow.
through it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think we're at a really good spot to pick up
Yeah.
next time, or if we
Someone
want to
write
try
down
to,
that plan.
if we want to
Yeah,
try to get
Bastion
together, you know,
Pulls out the dulcimer
during the week,
and
just do the
steps
combat
forward.
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Combat. What
I'm,
combat?
Initiative-esque.
I'm not
The
gonna
snake
tell you.
lady is going to want to sleep.
Yeah, you mean seduction.
I seduced the drawbridge.
I'm about to say that part about to seduce that drawbridge.
I have two options here. I can intimidate this guy or I can seduce this guy. Oh, you weren't there for that one. That was a good one.
I missed that.
And then you have two options: X or triangle. Seduce or intimidate.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's very good. It's very good. Valentine's Day seduce everything.
I have an offering of, since I have the vid. Oh, bye. I love you. I'm down to run a one shot, either of D&D.
Yeah, where did Matt just go?
I think?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh.
he's
Oh,
back.
he's back.
Sorry,
So-
just every time that Joe leaves, I don't get him back.
Oh, my bad.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, so with me being banned from the world for 10 days, I'm down to run a one shot or two during this time if some or all of us end up being free. Literally any time, any day.
I'm-
Either.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
cool.
I'm free any night after
Either of
5
I am-
EST.
or there is a one-page RPG that I found that looks extremely fun.
down.
You're a bunch of trash animals going on adventures. You saw that? Okay, all
Yes,
right.
I saw that.
I had never
yeah,
seen it
Critical
before.
Role
That
did
one's a
one.
good one. There's another
Yeah.
one. I'm leaning towards that, but as a backup, there's one where you play as skeletons from a dungeon that go into the nearby town to do their own adventure and treat the town as the dungeon, but you're playing as the skeletons. And there's rules for like the way you take damage is like you get your bone, like your arm knocked off. And then you have to
awesome.
like put it back on, and if like you lose, if that bone breaks, then you have to find something to replace it with, and you're going through,
That's
and it's
amazing.
it looks amazing. And beyond that, like it's not just like skeletons rampaging sort of thing. Just like the way fate has it, it turns out there is actually an adventure for you to go on here. Like there's something shady going on in the town that you have to uncover and actually deal with, and it looks amazing. So both of those look super fun. Just as real
Yeah.
quick, like literally like roll d6 up a character,
Yeah.
and just jump in and do that, or a 5e adventure as well.
I would love to play as a trash panda.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah, I'm free Monday and Tuesday night this week.
Sweet.
Same.
it is experience. So Thursday and Friday, I got like 2 15-hour days clocked
Dang.
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Wednesday it all starts up. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Got
be
it.
there.
Me
I
too, tomorrow.
literally, I open Thursday morning. I'm off for 3 or 4 hours in the afternoon, and then I close. And the same thing Friday. So I'm just gonna be
Okay.
there all day. So I'll be dead all the way till Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, Monday or Tuesday, you work for anyone, everyone?
Monday
Monday.
Monday, Tuesday, either one.
and probably Tuesday.
oh,
Tomorrow, more
Uh,
likely.
I mean, what
I
are
work.
we planning on doing? The usual 8 o'clock.
Again, I'm anytime. Probably evening. I could do earlier.
Anytime past.
I'm out of class at 6 both days. I would
Okay.
think I prefer Monday.
Okay.
Just because people have been asking about Taco Tuesday, which